We're live. We're live. I've had quite the day. Allergies, nosebleeds, all things happening to me. That rhymed. That wasn't intentional, honestly. It sounded like I prepped it pre-stream, but honestly, it just kind of flew out the tongue there. But honestly, this time of the year, global warming, CO2 emissions up. I've been seeing the pollination rising, and I'll tell you here, your boy's feeling it. Every day, it's like a shot of energy has been removed from my system. I don't know if you can even hear it, but we go. So whatever the homework I did, I didn't. It wasn't supposed to take that long, but I just cannot get my motor going. It's finally done, or at least done enough for today. For today, where I was like, okay, I can stream now. Let's see. But yeah, we're on everywhere. We're on everywhere. Let's see. 1 second. I don't know. I took like a 3-hour nap too. I think allergies cooking me to be honest. But yeah, I played like a small amount of chess today because I had to do something like mid doing my work that just I did not dislike doing, or it was relaxing. I don't know. I did that. So I've done a little bit of chess today. More than I did the last couple streams pre-getting on. So we'll take that. When we have enough people, we'll start up the tournaments. Yeah. I don't know how long I'll be on today. Because to be honest, I might just like go to sleep. But right now we're not at the sleep phase yet. But that will make an appearance. Alright. 3, 2, 1. We're playing at 13-15. Do I even... I don't know if I get points for winning this, but this is me versus me. But maybe they're not really 1300 and they're just underrated. Rook takes. Okay. Queen here. I love warming up with some puzzles. I think it's just the best way I know how to warm up. Really helpful, honestly. Just, getting the brain ready for what's going to happen. Probably, like, I guess not exactly what's going to happen. Just getting your chess skills warmed up is probably a good thing. But yeah, queen here, take this, 13. Making sure we're sharp tactically. That's a good way to put it. It won't be the exact same tactics, but we have the eye for tactics. What's going on, WAP? What's going on, Christian? How are you guys doing today? See, rook takes here. You've joined in, just doing some puzzles to warm up. I'll start the tournaments up in a second. This might be I don't think I'll stream tomorrow or Thursday. So, we'll be on today for some time, and then we'll be back on Friday. See, check, take this, and then king over. Here, and then take knight. Okay, that's 19. Queen down, take. Yeah, they're 13. They're not 13. They're 16 for 16. I'm getting scammed. I would say, where's checkmate? I missed the rook on a1 for a second. That makes a lot more sense. Let's see. I think I like check and then queen here to f2, and then here checkmate. Okay, that's 22. I've done something like this before. Wait, take, and then there's checkmate here on h7. They can't really stop that. So I see a few different options. This makes the most sense to me, though, yeah. Take here, check, and then... Let's see, I don't know. What are you supposed to do here? You're up a piece. The knight is an issue. Okay, you're up a minor piece. This is going to fall. How can you... Oh, queen back. Okay. 26. Rook takes rook here to h1. Take knight. Okay, 27. I believe you just run this way. And you push, push, push. And they're not fast enough. Check. Wait, check, up, take. Wait, there. Opposite. Oh, yeah, that works. And they have to go there. Yeah, and get the queen. Brother, what is happening? I think you could go there, yeah, then here. So I'm getting some more challenging ones, but I guess I should want more challenging ones. This is going to help me improve, hopefully. Let's see. Check. I would assume it's here. Do you just take the rook? Yeah. 32. Oh, we're getting hit. Oh, wait. What? How's that 33? Here, yeah, it's rook down, h2, king h1, rook x f1. But yeah, that's done. Let's see. Appreciate the follow there, WAP. Appreciate that you have access to some emotes now on that app. You're doing in-game studying. You're ready. It's like every game to... Hey, man. We can do that then. We can do that. Let me start the tournaments up. Let's see how that goes for you. Any tournaments you're going to upcoming? So yeah, let's create this here. Club Arena. Long day. Let's see. 3 plus 0. An hour. Let's set this for 8:35 to give people some time to join in. We'll need 3 other players. But put it here in the chat and in the note section if you're watching on TikTok. We put this here. What's going on, Jaden? Yeah, I've just put this in the chat here. We're going to put this here in the notes section as well of the club. But yeah. If someone wants to send me an unrated bullet game, we'll have time for that. Or a puzzle battle. Honestly, I'd rather do that. Like, we can do the unrated bullet game, but I'm enjoying doing puzzle battles. Someone wants to play me, but I would understand if not. Let me... Okay, pin this here. And I can pin this here. Okay, and then pin this here. So wherever you're watching, you should be able to see the link for this 3 plus 0 arena. If you're interested, please join in. Alright, get a challenge here from Christian. First game... Oh, I played a game today. I played 2 bullet games. The first one I got cooked. Second one, I did pretty good. Let's see. Okay, up. Okay, rook here to c8. Pawn forward. What I gotta make sure I do, and what I realized I did wrong the last time I was not playing great bullet, I was thinking too much, which you would think, okay, chess, you want to think. But really in bullet, you have to trust your instinct on some level. A little bit more than I was doing previously. Okay, here. Rook takes here. Okay, now we're plus a minor piece. Take. 34 seconds left. Take, check. .27 seconds left. We're up the minor piece. We take these pawns here. Just looking, okay. Back here, pin. Okay. Take. Is that not mate? Okay. Here and then here. There must be a mate. Yeah. There. No, but you go in the queen. That's... Oh, no. No. I'm very confused. Whatever. Let's just take this. There was definitely a check. Oh, maybe this. Yeah. So there's definitely a checkmate here. GG. Yeah, we have 2 people in, 4 minutes left. If you want to join in. My mom is not a white woman. No, that's not my mother. Let's see. If I'm not going to answer... Oh! Let me see what you said right now. My bad. Let's see. I could do... Like, I'm trying to think of a time, like, I wouldn't... You know what? Maybe we can start... What days are you free to start there? Because this week I can't do them, I'm sure. I guess on Friday... Like, maybe later in the day, we could start the stream with a couple rapid games. I could say, like, we're, like, a collab stream, I guess. We could do that. And we do... like the training games this Friday, or because probably Sunday wouldn't work because my finals weeks are like right now, so everything is a little harder to predict, to be honest. But next Wednesday as well. Next Wednesday I could definitely do it if you're free then. Friday would have to be, I don't know, probably like 6-ish. It might be. I don't know how it's gonna go. Like I have a final, like, class thing, so I'm not sure exactly how long it'll take. Hopefully it won't take that long. Okay, let's not lose this game. But yeah, Friday I should be able to do it Friday. Okay. Okay, let's go here. This is guarded by this. I should have, whatever. We're up on time now. And we get the win there. Okay. But yeah, I mean, Friday, I should be able to do it later. It's going on trades. Should be able to do it later in the day. But next Wednesday, for sure. And then, like, next week after, like, Thursday, I'll probably be packing. But then, yeah, what's going on? Tornado. Let's see. 2+1 bullets the best game mode. Not my personal favorite, but, you know, everyone likes different things. I've played it before. I just don't like increment that much. Like, I don't hate it. Like, I used to hate it, but I still prefer flat chess, honestly. You can get free on Friday. Yeah, man, it's not... If Friday doesn't work, we can definitely do it. Like, if you're free next Wednesday, pretty much any time, I think. Do, like, 7? Yeah, I should be free by... Yeah, 7 is not going to take that long. Okay, I'll probably just have, like, a stream, and I'll put, like, doing training games later or something like that to do that. But, yeah. And if you're on, we can do the share chat. No worries if not. Bears just had a 1.8%. That, I mean, a lot of room for improvement. That's how I look at games like where I play not my best or I have bad streaks. Like I have something to work toward. I like having a goal personally. So now you have a goal. Try not to get that particular accuracy again. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I missed any other message. If I have, let me know. Send it again. We have 16 seconds. We're playing Vince here in the first game. Let's go. We're getting my energy up. We are going to try and start off with the win. Shout out to me to Christian. Thank you for the warm-up games there. We're playing Vince. Then Tomita versus Christian. DS versus Tunisia. And then Tornado, you'll have a bye the first round so you can watch some ones. Yeah, let's see. E4, E5. Oh, teachers, really? No, I've not taught anything. My mother's a teacher, though. Let's see. Let's go here. So it's in the genes, but not me myself. So you just take this. Queen here, E7, okay. Just guarding the knight, very equal. Sack a rook this game for $100. I mean, I'll sack a rook for $100, but how do I know you're not lying? If you could somehow prove you'd send 100, I'll sack a rook. Let's see. Take this. Take, okay, take. Here. Let's castle here. Let's go here to C6. Up here, here. Oh, so you're saying you would. You're intending to stream this. You're saying, right? Is the way I'm reading your message, Southern. Take. Now we can touch that square. That doesn't come with like a trapping of the rook almost. We can go rook e8, which is fine there. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I should be able to... I should definitely be free by 7. So, I'll double... Hey, I don't say double check. There's no way I'm not... If I'm not free by 7, that's crazy. So, I'll say yes. There you go. Rook here to e8. Yeah, time 2 minutes each. They take here. They move in. I don't want to lose that. Let's go knight back. Do you know the queen a5 line? I don't know any French theory anymore, honestly. Like, I used to know some. Now I just kind of play. It's like, have you seen My Hero Academia? Like, the embers, basically, of what I used to know. So, like, I'm playing each position kind of. Like, I think this is right. I intend to, at some point, know again. Because I do want to play that opening and feel more confident in it. But right now I don't know it probably. Like I could probably play it and not lose, but it wouldn't be from top computer lines. Let's see. Throw this up. Yes. How do we win this end game? This bishop needs to get active. Take. Okay. Now what is their plan? We're up on time right now. They move back. Okay, back. Now we have a diagonal to work with, right? It feels like now my pieces have like enough targets to do something. Okay. Back. I'm both at a minute 6 seconds. Okay, they move that way. This is protected. And we can even just go king f6 realistically. Right, to be able to guard that. We're up 10 seconds. And then I could go here and then... Okay, take. I don't really see a benefit in taking, to be honest. Like, I don't think I get much from that. Oh, wait, I had a better... Whatever. Yeah. I had something else. Let's go here. We're at 15 seconds. I think they realized, yeah. But I'm going to win on time, probably. Because I should have gone there last turn. But now it's like their bishop kind of can't move. Like, if the bishop can't go up, and you don't want to go there, right? They just have to move the king back. 6 seconds left. And we're just going to get the win on time. Then what I missed is I could have just gone knight there on the last turn. That would have made sense. This next one, we start off 2 for 2. Let's see what we have in the next game. We have DS. Let's see. What's going on, Jasmine? Let's see. 14 second. No, that's inaccurate. I think I win. How many seconds do you think I win by in a race? If you're still there, Jasmine. Let's see. Let's go here. 77. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Always room to improve and get better. Like, unless you're at the... Even the very top level, I'm sure it's possible, but very marginal. Like, for us mere mortals, it's all... That's like the fun thing about chess. It's just levels and levels to get better. See, let's go here to a4, and then rook e1, bishop e3. Okay, take. We're going to take this in the center now, right? Knight takes. Now we're up 1 point of material after exchanging on e5. The time 2:40 left for me, 2:20 for them, so we're up on time as well. If you look at other people undefeated, we have a few people with 2. Somehow Tunisian has played 3 games. I'm not sure how that's possible, but 3 games played. Let's go here for the trade of bishops. And we can just take our advantage to the end game, go +1. I think I'll go here. Although it does allow knight here with an initiative. I don't think it's the biggest deal. Like, I would rather just get my rook somewhere active. And going queen c2, like, I'm really staring at nothingness. Like, at least this way I can get in the center. Not sure if that's the perfect logic, but that's why I did it. Let's go rook here. And then probably, like, rook up, and we're going to double on the d file. How deciding between E and D and A, I mean, I'm not really sure the difference, but making a decision is definitely better. So you take this. Yeah, if they capture, we've taken the rook. So now we're up the queen for a rook. Let's just go here. And now what? I mean, you can't bring the rook over like we intended. Knight here to d4 makes some sense. And we're still up on time right now. The knight slides over. Here. And they take that, and I take... Oh, they go down. Okay, take... Oh. I just assumed that... Like, yeah, whatever. Let's see, go here. It's like, yeah, they're going to take back there. But, that's why you don't have to pre-move everything. I could have taken my time, gone up another rook. I mean, obviously a mouse slip, but... Didn't need to let them keep that. I could have been up 2. Yeah, just take there, bring the knight in. GG. So we're starting off 2 for 2. We're in game number 3 here against Christian. We get the black pieces. 2 for 3 on the black pieces so far. E4, let's go E5. We get the Petrov here. Let's take here in the center. Let's go here, hitting the bishop back. Now there's actually a way here that you are supposed to be able to keep this. And I need to... That's the next thing I'm memorizing. The Halloween Gambit has now been memorized, I think, for the most part. For the most part. Like, yeah, I'm sure there's still, like, a sideline here or there. I think overall I should be able to play against that if I saw it in a tournament. We gotta figure out when they go bishop c4 how to keep the pawn. But right now, I don't have much to work with there. That is rook here to e8, guarding the bishop. I think bishop f5 makes sense developing. You know, then there, then here, here. Just getting a normal setup with our pieces. What do they play? We're up on time. They move. We're going to take here. And then we're just going to go back here. Oh, wait. No, we're going to go here. Check. Actually, that's what we're going to do instead. Take your time. What's the rush? They're looking at the queen on this E line. And that should be enough to get the winning advantage. If they go there, you just go rook x e3. We have 2 pieces and hitting the queen and turning that, discover a check. So bishop c5. See, rook takes here, right? Take. And just back. So now we have a queen and a knight for a rook. And then here trapping the bishop. And they can't sack and take. Yeah, GG. Alright, so I have 3 for 3. Who do we have in game number 4 here? 1/6 of the time gone. Let's watch a game. Hopefully some are going on. I don't see any populating right now. Oh, I'm in a game. Alright, playing Southern here. A tie for first. Let's go here for d4. Okay. Sam Regal. I've not... No. That is a original comment. Shout out to you. I got another Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I just am not seeing that one. I'm not seeing that one. But no, I've not got that at all. I'm not even Mexican. Yeah, see, take here. I guess, yeah. Okay, we double their pawns up here. Now, I know that giving them the open file is always a bit of a small bit of danger. That I'm aware. But I like them having a weaker structure. And they can't just sack. And once I castle, the rooks are connected. There are some lines where you don't want to do that. Where they have the c-pawn there and they just have the... If the c-pawn's there, I wouldn't have done it, honestly. But since it's not there, I feel more confident trying for this. And now our pieces are connected. We just need to get our bishop like out of the E line or rook. Probably rook e1 is more efficient because the rook should get there anyways. And then we could like delay the bishop move. I think makes more sense, honestly. So yeah, rook fu1 next, probably there. Yeah. Take. So now the rook scope is opened up, right? That is the main purpose of that. And we're lucky that we can just cement our pawn structure like this, right? guarding the bishop. Knight drops back. Okay. Take. Knight up. Here. And bring this other rook over. So now we're +1, taking here. Jump back in the center. We have 1:30 left each, and now we've just, again, we've given ourselves that square to sit on, essentially, with our knight. And we're going to go here, right? This is where we wanted to have for it. Okay, hit the rook back. And we'll have the knight capture here. Okay, I think this makes sense. And then bring our knight back. Okay, a minute left. Very weird endgame happening. I'm up 2 pawns, but they're like a very weird 2, to be honest. So you take here. But they also have double pawns remaining, so you both have this same problem, right? Okay, and then bring the knight. I'm not expecting to keep that, right? That's not at all what I'm trying to do. Take. Take. Okay, just push. Here. Here. Queen. And now this is force mate because the bishop can move in and queen g4 is checkmate, right? GG. Let's go to this next one. What's my bullet advice? You're stuck at 1800. My bullet advice, what would it be? I would say I do a lot of Puzzle Storm. I think that's very helpful. It's been helpful for me doing that. I feel like that's all I really. That's the main difference I did, doing that and playing a lot of games. But that's a lot of Puzzle Storm. I don't know how many runs I've done. It really helps me with quick tactics and like trusting my instincts a little bit more. Like I think some of it is I have good instincts, but some is that the difference between my instincts now and when I was, say, I don't know, 2300 and 2300s, I don't know if they've gotten that much sharper, but I'm just going with them more. You know, that like I lose and win games by tenths of seconds. So like stuff like that, it sounds like you're just yapping, but honestly it does matter. Like the more you kind of improve your instincts, but also trust that they're right. Like if you sit there calculating, even if you're right, like you're not going to have enough time at the end. But yeah, let's see what happens in this next one. Be on knight here to f6. What am I seeing? I don't know, this opening. Alright, let's take here in the center. I'm guessing this is like a sacrifice of sorts. Okay, they go there. Okay, d5, so they don't have checkmate. And we got the knight, right? Okay, now they super don't have checkmate, right? We're going to just go here, guard f7. Make sure that's not an option. Now, even like knight c5 feels like it'd be good. Okay, they push pawn forward, knight back here. About to hit the bishop there on b3. Yeah, knight under c5 looking this. So, Valdex, I'm hosting a viewer tournament. Right now, if you would like to join in that, you can join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my username on TikTok. Go to the notes section, and there'll be a link there for you to join up. But yeah, it's a 3+0 arena if you're interested. Open to everyone, all ratings, as long as you have 10 games played there. But we go here to c6. We're guarding in the center on d5. But we see first place is on 5 for 5. But I'm 4 for 4, trying to catch up to them. 6 for 6. And Southern won 2 games since we just played. That is absurd. How is that even possible? Does he take here? Take here. Okay. Take. Okay, knight up to guard this. How was that possible? I don't know. Pawn chain, hitting the bishop back. Take here, check. +1, or +2 now. Yeah, they win that free pawn there in the center. Taking here doesn't even feel like it's worth taking, honestly, because then they just get the file. So I'm not going to go for that. Probably just bishop e7 and castle. They take. Okay, bishop take. King to safety. Very, very important. Alright, knight here. Their idea is to, like, break on this, excuse me, on this side somehow. What I'm thinking is bringing my rook here to this d line. Rook to the d line and then knight to d5. Because knight d5, this check feels good, and then bringing the rook here to d8, staring on the open d file. Yeah, here. Take, take. Ah, that's a nice one. Okay, back. It's being hit. I need to get rid of one of their knights. They're too active. They're jumping around. They're showing their use, and I need them to not be useful. Let's go here. I think they had like a win there, maybe, that I missed. Okay, knight there. The activity of their knights is not... Yeah, I think I misplayed this. I should be fine now, but they had a tactic, I think, won them a piece. What's going on, Ryan? I think they did have something. Okay, they slide in. Take here. Okay, king here. Over. And now with the rooks traded off, we should be okay. Rook takes on d8, rook takes on d8. Okay, they still don't want to do that. Let's hit both open files with our rooks, trying to contain them. Okay, rook takes here. Let's hit their knight back. Yeah, there, here. And now we're going to get the advantage. So you take. And then they take, and then you just go king f7. And then you can go like rook behind any of these. Yeah, GG. So this next one, we're sitting at 5 for 5, but we have 6 for 7 and 6 for 6 above us, so we're not in first place. Not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not little bro, so you know that. I'll never assume to be little bro, if that makes sense. Let's go up here. C4. Alright, we just played this. Knight takes. Here, castle, up. Okay, here, rook over. Okay, open file may have been too quick. Okay, just go back, take, take. Yeah, clearly they just want to trade everything off. Interesting. They don't like the position. They said, let's get rid of that. I could go b3 and just get a connect 4. That'd be a fun connect 4 to have, honestly. Very wise choice. I would have gone there and they might have lost the game. If they... I realized... I don't know if I could have played it before, honestly, so I don't think I missed it, like, truly missed that idea when it was possible or playable. But I realized it was playable that last turn, so good call on their part. I would have had something for them there. But yeah, knight slides here. I'm thinking probably bishop down and then here. And then appreciate the likes. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for joining up, Ryan. Hope you're doing all right. Let's just go here and then here. Bishop c3. Take. Okay, queen takes here. I'm trying to think the best way. Let's see. Queen here. I like queen f3. Queen f3 makes sense. We can look to go queen here to f4. Staring at two diagonals. Ah, but they lift. Very nice. Okay, back. We're looking to infiltrate. Knight here. Okay, queen takes here. Now we're +1. That's the advantage we needed to get and like grind through. Okay, now we want to go queen back. We got what we needed there. Queen trade, we just trade off queens, right? They don't queen trade. They defend their queen. Okay, knight back. Not defend their queen, defend their pawns, because I want to go there. Here. I think they may sense my idea, but it's too late to stop it, I think. Knight here, unstoppable. It's just forever hitting these two squares around the king. Now the king is weaker than you would like it to be. And whatever they do to try and compensate that, I think they'll make it weaker. Say you have to push, then I go here, and now that diagonal's up. So I'm just going in. This square's almost unstoppable to get to. But not quite. F4. We're just creating a... Oh, no, I can... Huh. They are defending this very, very nicely. I think I'll play here still, though. Take here. Okay, now where's the mate? So now you can go check. Man, wherever you go, they can just, like, escape it. But there's still probably something. So let's just go check here first. And then go back. Ah, and then check, and then back, and then mate. Okay. There we go. We go back here. GG. Let's go to this next one. We are now at 6 for 6, but first is 8 for 8, and second is 7 for 8. How have they just played more games? We gotta speed up the wins. We're winning, but not fast enough. Hopefully they play each other. That'd be great. Okay, Southern's playing Eddie here. What a game. What a game. A rook sack here from White. Just going after the king. How does this even happen? How does this even happen? E4. The Sicilian. Okay. The Sicilian, an immediate outlash on the king side. I think there's just a move there that won, but I'm pretty sure. GG's, GG's, GG's. Let's go up here to D5. Okay, E5. Let's just get space in the center of the board here. What is Tornado's idea now? Okay, they lift. Guarding this. Okay. Let's go bishop C5. Up. C3 hitting them back. They avoid the checkmate trap that I set. Let's take this. They avoid the checkmate trap. Because if they didn't do all that, I would want to move my queen in eventually. You couldn't yet. It wasn't really possible to see take. But if they had let me get the chance, I would have trapped the queen. See here, hit the king. With this check here. Discovered. Now they're looking to go here, maybe take that. But I'm quicker, which is the problem. So they go up. Take here, queen. check here, develop. And then I could go like queen, probably here, to guard the pawn and look to play more aggressively. And then maybe knight d7. I need to get my other pieces involved. And we got some more subs. Shout out. We hit 1920 there on YouTube. Thank you guys for that. Let's see. The knight goes back here. Okay. Sure. Just go to an endgame, take that. And then knight. Bring the knights out, just developing, convert the advantage. Let's bring this bishop back. Hitting the knight now. Plus 11, just knight moves. Knight moves. Okay, here, here. And get the rooks involved in the game. And we just go knight there. The quickest way is just to take all their pieces, I think. Trying to get a checkmate when they have pieces left on the board, I think it'll be too difficult. Okay, here first. I'm sure there's a more efficient way, but all I can think of is just taking their pieces. Take, rook is guarding the rook. It's not a problem, take there. Here, looking here. I know, I was like, well, that's Southern. Usually you're not playing. It was fun playing, man. Is that the first Blitz game we've ever played? I think we've only played Bullet, right? Or just one. Let's see. Rook here. I think we played like one Blitz game before that. We're trying to set up mate now. I said I wasn't going to try and set up mate in the open board, but now I think I see it. You just have to get the knight involved. Or I could just go here. And the bishop, yeah. Bishop has to come back, and then rook takes here. Can you play? So, I'm hosting a viewer tournament right now. Yeah, you can join in if you would like. It's about halfway done. If you want to join, you have to join my club on chess.com. It's PJ Chess. It's the same thing as my username on chess.com. I mean, on TikTok, not chess.com. It's in the notes section of my club there if you would like to join up. Yeah, so we join in. If you join the club, it'll be a link in the notes. It'll take you straight to the tournament. There. Let's see. I don't care. Do they go for it? Yeah, we get a quick draw. Both of us lose our streaks. I'm like, it doesn't really... I mean, I have to play for a win. But I don't know. I didn't particularly love doing anything but that, to be honest. Like, if I go back here, my queen feels passive. If I go here, then that falls. So, yeah, we get an early draw there. GG, Tornado. GG, just saw that message. Yeah, second and third. We've just given first a runway to run away with it, essentially. But sometimes that happens. But yeah, we're waiting for a game. Let's watch a game in the meantime. Let's watch Mighty and Southern. This is great for me, honestly, that they're playing. And then Ipa, appreciate these likes. Closing on 600 there on TikTok. But yeah, we need... If you join in now, you'll be on the large screen. I'm sitting here waiting for an opponent. If you love people to see your games here, which you can do with chess. This is to I think 30 people. Maybe you can do that. But yeah, knight here on b6, looking at the knight. Bishop takes knight. Very interesting game here. Starts with knight f3. I'm in a game. Playing Vince here. e4, e5. So we drew the last game. We got to win this game. So you take here in the center. Queen e7. I mean, we can play the same line. I don't mind. Okay, bishop f5. Castle here. Bishop moves. In this game, I definitely have better placed bishops a couple moves in. Or pieces. Because I mean, the last game I was fighting for what felt like equality almost in the position. Let's see. Let's go a6 because I want to bring this rook over without worrying about like a pin on the knight. Okay, knight comes back. Let's go rook here on the open E line contesting. I realize they have the chance to create an outside passer, but with that, they have a weaker like base. So it's kind of a trade-off when you think about it. Like generally, you'd rather have this side of it, right? You'd rather have the chance of an outside passer. That I am not denying. But since on the other side, I have to look at the benefit of not having it, whereas that's easier to get to than this right now. So that's what I'm working with. We're just gonna appear in the game. No tricks, really. I mean, I guess it's all tricks, because it's a draw. So who tricks who better, I guess, is the question. That's who will win. So with here... So there... Oh, okay. Let's go here. Knight back. Good defense. But now I'll get my king involved. King activity is going to be the decider of who wins this, probably. Whose king can do more for them is essentially what we're fighting for here. My king's now more advanced. Theirs on the 3rd rank, mine's on the 5th rank. A rank of a difference, and now you see the first problem. That's why, like, the outside passer, it is good, and you would rather have the chance to make one. But it comes with, like, a burden of can you keep it, right? Because it's not as easy to defend as this, I would say. So yeah, let's go, especially in this position. Maybe it's not like a general rule, but in this position, for sure, it was harder to defend, honestly, than have it. Here runs into just them going there anyways, maybe, and then back. So I'm thinking of going here and then pushing. And this a6 move now has some merit because the knight can't go there, so I can go here without really worrying about anything. So push, and I almost said check. It's essentially a check because they have to react. They go back. Okay, knight up. And then probably f6 on the next turn. Their knight can never jump in now. We're just playing keep away with the knight. The knight can't come here, can't come here, can't come here. So you see they reroute it because they realize they don't have squares. Now, what I have is king over if they ever go for something. So what I need to worry about is maybe hitting their pawn. I need to get to this square. So this square makes sense, right? As you're looking to get there, their knight comes in. We can go king e6. And the benefit is now the pawns are self-sufficient, right? I don't have to worry about the king not sitting on that post because you see it's guarding itself. Knight back will create a passer. Well, it doesn't have to. I guess they could go knight back here. But then we run into the same problem of now my king gets more active. And then I could... Okay, they go back. Okay, knight takes. Now we're +2. Just 2 pawns to run down. This is definitely easier to win now than it was a second ago. So let's go here first again, stopping the knight from having squares. They slide in here. Ah, that was... Huh, maybe that was a mistake then. That was a mistake. Okay, let's fix it. Let's go here. Okay, here. And now we run the pawn up. And if they went in, I wonder what I would have done. I think I could still defend that. Back-to-back draws? Aw, man, you're goated. You drew him. Now I have a chance to get a win in... Oh, I have 20 seconds left. Oh. Let's win it. Let's still win here. Check. Oh, come on. And we get the win there with 1 second left. GG. Are we playing Eddie here? We get the white pieces. We're going up here for D4, looking for the London here. But yeah. Oh, yeah, we get this sacrifice line. Let's go here. We're now in second place. 34, 28, 28. There's a... Every game... Man, he only plays gambits. Why? Why am I only seeing gambits when we play? So let's go up. Here. Okay. Knight F3. And we're just going to castle next turn. The Binko Gambit. Every game we've played, there's been almost every game, been some sort of gambiting of material to do something to me. Alright, let's castle. King is safe now. King is really safe. Let's go king here to c2. Knight bd2. And then maybe rook e1. So we're just going to develop our pieces. Yeah, I like this. Yep. And then queen here. This is defended enough. And if we need more defense, right, we could just move the bishop out the way. Knight hits us. Ah, that is a problem. That's a big problem, actually. That's a huge problem. Yeah, that might be like a game-losing mistake there on my end. Okay. Because this is a strong grip on important squares. The knight and the bishop. I get my rook out the way of it. How can I fight back for it? I'm having some level of idea here. Okay, knight here, definitely we want to block the rook's influence on the b file. So knight there, just not even because of its knight abilities. It's just like a block. It's a stopper. It's a door stopper right now. Not letting them get in. Let's go rook here. Okay, now we hit their bishop, trying to lock it out essentially. With e4, just all that matters. Any other plan, it just doesn't compare to stopping the bishop from being this monster, controlling all of these squares here. Very important squares. That's an important square. They have two rooks on the b file. They have a better position. It's about like changing it. So the next thing I'm thinking is here. So I could contest on the file. Is what I'm feeling with this. Knight goes back. Okay, knight goes back here then. Everything's all defended. No one has a streak. If I win this one, I can get a streak, but that's a big if. Right now, I'm just defending on the B line. And they hit my queen. Okay. Just go back. I think I saw their plan. Their plan was to have my queen taken. They go back there hitting the queen and hitting the pawn on e5. I think that's what they were trying to do. There might be other things to do though. But yeah, they had something else, but their time is just getting too low. Where you'll see some mistakes begin to appear. But they did have another idea. Take. And we want to save our piece like take. We're just getting everything traded. Okay, up. Avoiding stuff there. And we have a light square at bishop. That's probably perfect for this. The knight here. Hitting the queen back. They slide over. Take here. 10 seconds left and then we get the win. I think they had a pawn to win like at the 30-second mark. But it's hard to make those decisions with lower time. They were on a 2-game streak. Let's see if we can go on a 3-game streak and get to 35. We're playing Christian here. So you can get 9.5 for 10. Alright. Knight f3. Let's go up. e65. Okay, knight up. Alright, all of this is like pretty standard so far. I could have gone d4 as I'm thinking about it. I don't know. It wasn't on my mind. I was like, just go rook here. Feels natural. Yeah, d4 would have made some sense too. Queen up, just so that there's nothing ever. I can make any move without being too worried about the outcome. Take. Right, I know everything's defended. You want to cut off their attack on the king side. So knight back, rerouting to put the bishop on f6. In exchange, remember, up 20 seconds too to start the game off. That's fine because the knight's taking, not the pawn, right? So it's not a huge problem. And you take hitting the queen. Capture here. I mean the rook on this open line. So we do have a bit of a target now. Knight's going to jump in. And you're looking to go queen here to b7, right? I need to get my knight here. So how can I get there? So here doesn't really do what I'm... It's not what I'm trying to do, really, to be honest. So I have to figure something else out. Like here would be interesting. I wonder, is it better to go here or go for this? Let's go here. Huh. Take queen over. I think that would work, because you take... Now, their argument is queen here sets up a checkmate. But I think there's enough time to flick in h6 and still... They just take this. Okay, take. But there was a queen there, h6, and then it gets interesting. But we just win the exchange here, taking on d3. Okay, rook all the way down. It was being hit. Let's escape. Since 3, no. I've only been streaming for about an hour so far. Not been streaming too long. Not been streaming too long today. Let's hit the knight back. Yeah, your tournament is... It's almost here, isn't it? I hit the knight. Okay. Queen up. And I need to get into h6, because only having one way out, I'm not liking that much. And here, yeah, b5 probably more. b5 and then a6. Let's see. This game is taking some time. This game is taking some time. A minute left for them. And we just guard that. Knight back. They can't come forward, right? We do limit the knight. The knight doesn't feel like a great piece. Their time, they're almost down 50 seconds. There's nothing on this diagonal. We're looking to just go queen in here next turn. Everything is taken care of. We made this piece, you know, not as good as it wants to be. Like, the knight wants to be, like, here or here or something, right? I mean, here, you like, obviously not now. But, like, if the pawns are not there, it wants to be, like, on these central squares, putting pressure, maybe an outpost. But there are no outposts because I have 7 pawns left, maybe. That's one of the problems. It can't get to somewhere that would be a place of strength, right? Or they go back. And we can go here, honestly. Take, okay, queen takes. Take here when the knight. Let's see. GG's. Alright, we're playing first place here ourselves. If we win, this will be in first. If we lose, we won't be. So, game stakes are pretty clear. Let's go up here. Up here. What's going on, fair? It is going alright. And shout out Southern for taking down first place. How can I take down first? That's what we have to do to get first. Okay, take. Back. I'm not disliking how this is going so far. So we take here on d4. We'll be +1 to go. But yeah, Gregory, your tournament is coming up soon, isn't it? Rook takes here. Okay, they slide over. Okay. This is interesting. How exactly am I supposed to do this? Like, maybe the best thing, if I go here. Okay, they just hit that, yeah. So that's not a solution. Clearly that's not a solution. Let's go rook down here now. Defending this. Let me go rook all the way down. And we'll get a weird structure now. We'll be up, but we'll have double pawns. So they get that back. Leave, appreciate the follow. Yeah, I couldn't figure out a way around that. There surely was, but I couldn't find it. So I just go for this. Okay, and then there. Now something falls right with this b4 pawn push. They go back, we take rook. If they don't, we take the knight. Two double pawns. They are pawns, man. They are pawns. Even though it looks horrible on that B line, they do count as a pawn. And Southern's in first. I win, but Southern still has played 3 more games somehow. I don't know how this is possible. This is absurd. He's 12 for 15. Or 13 for 15. I'm 11.5 out of 12. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to win, but I can't keep up. We're playing Tornado here. Alright, we get the black pieces. What's going on, Flash? Just saw that. And I did not draw Southern. No, I had to get a win. I had to get a win there. Yeah, let's go here. Take. Back here. Knight up. We're just going to castle, getting our king safe. Okay, up so they can't push. Here, then bishop b7. Opening up the diagonal possibilities. Hit the knight back. Take. Okay, take here. I mean, when this will be up, or actually just take. When this will be sitting at 43, so we got to get this win. First is going crazy though. Let's hit the queen. Take here. Check. And bring our queen in. Here to d4. Yeah. Or could I go for... Maybe that makes more sense. To just get another queen and get rid of the rook completely. Like, when you're up pieces, it seems like it should be an easy win. But, like, obviously it's winning. But finding it, it's still not that, like, quick. They just have too many pieces around their king, right? Whereas, like, it's winning, but you have to take a little bit of time. Which is not something I really have a lot of. There's only 8 minutes left here. They move. Okay, let's get this queen. Now I should be able to do it. Take here, check. Okay, now. But this is still not checkmate, though. This is still not a mate yet. Okay, take. There we go. Maybe that was last. I just missed the bishop. We're playing third place here at 43, but first place is at 45. We're playing mighty mated here. Okay, up. Alright, here. Castle. Take. We have the open E line to work with now. I'm fine just going g4. I don't want to play like that the rest of the game. Let's see if they take queen takes here. Alright, take bishop, queen takes bishop. We have our rook on this open file working. Like, having that pin, like, whatever king safety I'm giving up, I'm okay with that. Like, I can't sit with that pin the rest of the game. I'm probably going to lose anyways, if that's the case. I think the idea was to win that at the end. When that moves and that moves there, knight would take on d5. I like that pawn there, though, so I don't want to trade it. I will trade this off. I will trade that off. And then rook over, take, take. Where can we put our pieces that will be annoying for them? The knight can't get there. We're guarding this. Maybe knight back. But knight back, queen in is probably the problem there. Okay, king up. We have a long-term weakness to defend, essentially. But yeah, knight back here I'm liking. Oh, they want to trade. Okay. Sure. I don't mind trading. Let's go here. I'm more than happy to trade. I thought they weren't going to because they had that pressure. But now the pressure's gone. I should be able to defend this for a draw at least. If not more. But no way I should lose this, right? See, knight back. Like, I can lose it, obviously. But I don't really... Like, I'd have to mess up a lot, I think, for that to be a legitimate outcome. Okay. I think I just lost. Yeah. I went for too much. I could have just played it safe, and we play it dumb. GG. We take our first loss of the tournament, and that was our chance at first place, I think. Yeah, that was our chance. See, let's go up here to e5. If I just... Yeah, going up, this was the mistake. I shouldn't have gone for that b3, b4 move, I think. Yeah. We create the outside passer, and that is just very hard to deal with. And they capitalize off of it. And then we go bishop here. If takes, takes. A 12.5 out of 14 is enough for third, but first place has been decided, I believe. Let's go, I think it's d5. It says you can bench press 35, 30. Oh, wow. That might be the lowest we've seen so far, man. Hey, no shame, no shame. It can be, I don't know how much longer I can get. A draw? Yeah, I definitely. If I don't go b3, because I start to try play for a win. Well, I should just play for the draw. I'll say, though, I can't be too mad, because I've definitely won some games playing on positions where it's drawn and I've, like, could have just taken the draw as well. I can't be too mad at just the negative outcomes. It does suck, though, because I definitely could have drawn it. I'm like, let me just play for more. And it didn't work that time. But it works sometimes. So let's go up here. But you win some, you lose some with that style. And it makes the most sense, I think, to just play like that every time. Because then if I want to go half and half, I should either go always play for the draw or always play for the win. If you do like half and half, maybe you only get the losing part of that. The edge. You mean at the end I could have drawn that? I don't know. I think they're taking my pieces too fast there at the end. See rook here? You mean after I went b3, right? I assume. Yeah, we're going here, looking to win that. Mighty is somehow gonna win. That's a crazy win. If you win this, that's absurd. That's absurd. In third place on a 2-game streak. 3-game streak. Yeah, Rook is here. Take. We're up the minor piece. Okay, we have to go bishop c4. Okay, take. Oh my god. I'm just trying to win. If there's only 10 seconds left. They're playing too much defense. I can't. Somehow Southern just won 2 games. How are they winning? So I have no idea how they're winning so fast. 18 games played, 17 games played. This is nuts. Take. Yeah, GG's. Shout out Southern. 16 for 18. 53 points for first place there. Mighty made it. 14.5 out of 17. 49 points for second place. And me, 12.5 for 14. 43 points in third place. Man, I don't know. Dude, that is an absurd streak. GG's. 7-game and 4-game to end for them. That is an 87.5% win percentage there for Southern. Very, very nice. Yeah, let's create the poll up for these next ones. Let's see. Shout out the guy in 6th. Shout out 6th place. Only 3 games, 3 up, 3 down. Shout out 6th place there. Shout out. Let's see. Chat. Question. All right, we have 5. Honestly, I don't feel like doing that. 5, let's see. 3 plus 0. 3 plus 2. 1 plus 0. And then 960. Alright, so it's here on Twitch. You should be able to see it. Getting so close to 2,000. We just can't actually hit it. I'm telling you, you can get it. You can get it, man. Some of it might be mental because you just want to do it. And then Hammond, what's going on? Some of it might be mental, though, because you know you're there. But once you get through it, I promise, 1990 and 2000, like, what's the difference? I guess really no difference in skill. It's just like probably psychological, but that's overcomeable. And we start this poll up on YouTube, and then TikTok, you're not forgotten. I'll start that up soon as well. See, 1 plus 0, 960. All right, I've just started here on YouTube. It's there on Twitch as well. Tired of 5th? Hey, it's coming, man. It's coming. You're playing a lot of games. Oh, we got a lot of follows too. Playing a lot of games, man. This is perfect if you want to do that. I was also at a point getting 4th constantly. I kept getting boxed out of the top 5, so I do understand your pain there. But I've started the poll wherever you're seeing. What's going on, Southern? I'll answer this after the bathroom real quick, but what is going on? Yeah, we're going to have some more tournaments here. If you want to vote, it's there in the chat for you. Please vote. Again, there are point redeems if you guys want like that stuff. There are point redeems. There are like in chat things that you can do. With if you put ! games, you can see some of the interactive chat things we have there. Yeah, we have about 3 minutes left on the vote. On TikTok's in the top left-hand corner for you. It's like a checklist looking thing. Let's see. On your mouse. So you're faster on touchpad. I think we've talked, I don't know if it was you specifically, but I talked about that on stream before. I have no idea how people don't play with the mouse. It's ridiculous. I'm impressed. When I play touchpad, it's like I'm kind of just giving a a game away, essentially, if it's a quick time control. Let's watch Brentos Mentos. I'll be right back. Please vote so we can have some input. Please vote, please vote. But I'll be right back here. Let's see what we have in the polls here. Let's see. I'm just slow on mouse, super fast on phone. I'm the exact opposite. One time I had to play a tournament on my phone because my mouse, like when my old setup, somehow whenever I use my mouse, like the stream ended or something like that. It sounds very dumb, but somehow that works. I had to play on my phone. Just can't compete, man. I just can't. But here, no. I lost the Twitch poll. Last time I checked, it was 3 5+ O's, though. Did we have any? Yeah, that one's anyway. It's only 2 for 960. And I remember 3 5+ O. So we'll have 5+ O for this next one here. Let me start this up now. We're going to have 5-0 arenas. Let's see. Less games, but each game matters more. Arena name. Can Southern repeat? I think who won. It was Southern with a 7-game streak to end it. Alright, 5+ O does win the vote, so we want to create the 5-0 arena. Let's go here to 946. Alright, yeah. I've just created, about to put it here in the chat for you all. And put in the note section for those watching on TikTok. Alright, here it is. Fair enough. Well, so Southern will not, the question is answered. Southern will not repeat. Who will get the win in his void? Yeah, I am here. We need 3 more players. Someone wants to play me in a puzzle battle. That'd be great. If not, we can do an unrated 1+ O. Either or we will do. I've just pinned this. Alright. And I pinned it everywhere you are at. You should be able to see it. Tornado's in. What's going on, Tornado? We need 2 more players, and we have time for that challenge. If not, I can play a game interview. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, you can send that. You can send that. Oh man, that was water is dangerous. All right, let's see this game. Yeah, I'm good. Went down the wrong pipe, as they say. Oh man. All right, let's see this game. So, oh yeah, we were spectating this game a little bit. I think we spectated this a little bit, but we didn't see how it happened all the way. E4. So the Sicilian. Yeah, we went through this. So this is some type of Sicilian thing I'm not familiar with, so I have nothing really to say here. I don't know what's happening. But what I saw, which was cool, was a rook sack. So let's get to that part. So bishop here. Instead, black has to keep the advantage. Black has to go knight c6. Well, they go a6. Which, honestly, I mean, that makes sense, too. Maybe the problem with a6 is that you can't go c4, like b5, c4, because of d3. Let's see. Man, bishop back, h4. Bishop here, looking for the pin. G4, now you see the advantage up. Yeah, H5. Oh, no, you can go H5, but you just can't castle. That's right. And then G4. Open up the position. Queen takes. They even go for the counter, but white... You actually could castle, but it doesn't matter. You just go knight here anyways. They take king up. Rook over. Could you go bishop here instantly? That's what I saw. Oh, knight G6. Ah, that's why you go knight there, so you can take with knight G6. Wait. Oh, this is not mine. Now it's saying you go E5. E5, bishop F6 is better. Bishop F6 I get, E5 I'm not sure I get. But yeah, let's see actually. Why do you go E5? Hey, what is the difference? D5? You still go, yeah, still bishop F6. Okay. Oh, maybe bishop takes, then you take it on, you're 30 mate in 1. I get it. So it's because of here, here, and if you now you go there, 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 and you're threatening the mate. Okay. Oh, the bishop. A sniper. I forgot about that. Block check. Checkmate. That is quite the game. Quite the game, quite the game. Let's see. The lock-in you're about to pull. Let's see, man. Let's see. How many people we haven't? We haven't enough players. Who will lock in and get the win? I'm hoping I can get the win. That's my goal. That's my goal. As I have... In the last 2 tournaments I've played on my stream, I've gone 25.5 out of 27. And I've not got first place either time. So we're trying to fix that. We're trying to fix that. I mean, that's a lot of wins. 1 loss and a draw. But unfortunately, it's not been enough. I do have to go through you first. Yes, Christian is my first opponent. But it seems like Fair is going to join. So I think I'll be playing Fair. Unless someone else joins in. We have a minute left here. That's the first step for now. If you don't believe you can do it, it's definitely not going to happen. That's definitely the first step. That's what I tell myself when I have like a goal that may seem, I don't know if lofty, but just not with the current reality. Like I can definitely do it. Definitely do it. Let's see. We have 30 seconds left. Anyone doing anything fun chess related anytime soon? Anyone got anything incoming? But yeah, we have 4 other people in so far. There's Fair is Fair. So we're playing Fair is Fair. And then Christian versus Messi Cup. And Side versus Tornado in game number 3. Alright. We know what we got to do here if we want to win. We got to start off sharp. Don't be nervous, man. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun. Do you have, are you trying to be a title player at some point? Or is it just, you just want to play some high-stakes chess? We get the white pieces. Alright. We play something different. I just don't want to keep playing into what he knows how to play. So I want to switch it up. He goes for this. Okay. Bishop c4. So every time we play the London, it feels just weird, and I don't like that feeling. So I want to do something different for it to not get weird. Let's go here, h3, and I'm going to castle next turn. So the opening goes different than it usually goes for me. But yeah, you, Gregory, yeah. Let's take here. Is the goal title, or you just want to play in some tourneys? Let's go here. I think going back, or do I go here? I'm not sure. Or I could go here. So they can't put a knight there. I could trade it. And then rook e1, queen b3. They still go after this in the center. Okay. Take. Take. Here they take rook, you take rook. Yeah, I think you have to counterattack. Hitting there, rook on f8. I think this is okay. I think this is okay. I'm back at 1600 now. I'm so okay. Take here. Take here. Okay. They're setting up a trap. I have a trap, but they have a counter trap. Going there. Let's just go back here. But you said 1600 now. I'm so happy from 200 to 1600 in 1 month or two. Hey, you're the perfect person. I've been saying you can hit 2,000 a year. You've hit 1600 in a month. Yes. Shout out Evil Black Fork there. All right. My entire life, they go here. Okay, here. No! I think I sold. I think I did sell. Yeah. I think I sold it. You're ruining it. Let's go here. That may be the wrong move, though. I think it is. Okay. Bring it on. Let's see. Here. I think you can go here. Wait, no! No, I did sell, though. I did sell. No. No, I had to... No. I have to go F5 there. I was just looking at the king, and I missed that completely. Huh. Now it's just a draw. If there was any chance at winning, I mean, there's no longer any chance. But if there was any chance, I mean, it was... Now it's gone. Yeah, I mean, okay, here. Yeah, I want to see it real quick. I think there was some chance. The strongest player I've ever beaten, I've beaten at 2600 before. No. What is the highest? I beat a GM before. But yeah, the end game. Wait, this is a win? How is this a win? I looked at this. I thought they could... No, this is the blunder. Okay. So that is wrong. What is it? Wait, what? What are you supposed to... Wait, hold on. You have to do what? F5 check here? Okay, I just was never going to find this. You have to allow... Wow. You have to let them queen. You have to let them queen. I did not know that. I didn't see that at all. Wow. GG. Let's see. But I'm my entire lifetime I hope to get CM maybe before 832 from my age now. Okay. CM, you're talking about FIDE CM, I assume, right? think I can. Yeah, Christian, I'd say first step is definitely thinking you can do it. I know that sounds corny, but like if I feel like psychological blocks, those are very real things. Like if you're telling yourself you just can't do a particular goal, like you're not going to do it. I'm playing Eddie here after a heartbreaking draw. Let's see, knight here. Knight takes here. Let's go d5. I do as evil, yeah. I need to. I didn't do that one right. FIDE, yeah, FIDE is a harder system. Let's see, let's go here. What did I do wrong? Do you have to go knight back? I feel like I've not done that every time, but I guess maybe I should have been doing that. Okay, here. I feel like I think I've done this every time I've played it. So why is it different this time, I wonder? Such a weird position I'm playing here. Knight takes. Take. So here we accept the sacrifice. This is so hard to figure out the way out, because they sacked opening up the king. Their plan is clear, right? Do I go king here, getting closer to the danger, setting this up? Or not, would be the question. I think knight here I like. Just getting involved in the game a little more. I said historical player. I don't know too much about chess history, so mine is Magnus, to be honest with you. So I've broken out 1,000 yet OTB. I mean, success is not like a linear path, I would say. It's not like a linear line. It could take you some time, you know. You might get to 990 and then drop. Like, there's someone I know, he's trying to become a master. Like, I just know, like, we're just kind of rivals, honestly, because we play each other a lot. But he hit 2190 and, like, he is not like at 20 back 80, but he's still probably going to hit master, you know. Sometimes it takes more time than we would hope it takes. But that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So let's go here. Bobby, you keep asking me that. Let's see. Type a message besides that. Let's see. 2600 Blitz Online is your awesome. Okay. Is that also in the 5-year plan you've outlined, or is that a different timeline? Let's take this here. One rain do openings. Fair enough. Catch you later, fair. Are you saying in the stream just mean you're off the tournament? But yeah, chess is very interesting skill-wise. You either learn quickly or you don't. I know people who've been playing for years are only at 1200 lower. I don't know. I feel like everyone can learn it, honestly. Like, I'm sure some people have a natural aptitude, like with most things. So, like, there's a level of that. But I don't know. I don't think it's as, like, grandiose as we make it sometimes. Like, it really is just pattern recognition. Like, it's a lot of it, and it's not easy, but, I mean, I think anyone can be trained to memorize. I feel like it's not the same with basketball. Like, not everyone could be, and obviously not everyone could be Magnus, but I think everyone could be like really good, you know. Like some of it is like a sport. You can have the technical skill and you just don't have the mentality. Like him winning all those clutch games, like it's more that he has a insane like nervous system, as like he mentions, he uses that a lot. But insane like clutch gene versus like, even though, and he also has the skill. Like some other top genes probably have the same skill as him. Like I remember I was watching a video about Fabi saying that like everyone probably like not the exact same but similar, but he just can have his top level output the most frequently, which is an interesting like way to look at it. Which is like a long way of saying he just is clutch. Let's go here. Then you go queen here to f5, f4. Yeah, I agree. Mentality, I think, is a big part of it. I think it's almost all mentality. Like, especially when people are equally skilled. Like, you know, sometimes people will play more aggressive, push for a win or something, and that could be the difference. I think you're just being able to maintain, like, a level of output. Like, a lot of people, even at my level, like, we're not masters, but do we really blunder if we're not prompt? Like, how often do we blunder? I guess would be my point. Like, you have to, but sometimes we crack, right? Like, we do, but not, like, a crazy amount. It's just staying focused the entire time. They sack again, though. I'm talking, but I have to, man, take, check, over, check. Wait, take, check, up, check, over. Honestly, I kind of want to just see what he's doing. I'm okay with a loss here. I don't see it. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Here feels more interesting. Because they can't just go down, right? And you're setting up bishop c8 as well. The king's Indian defense to advanced. I don't know the king's Indian defense, to be very honest with you. So I'm not sure about its, like, who should learn it or who should know it. Myself, to be honest. See, now we're good. We have enough runway, right? We have 2 rooks and a bishop. I hope finally the sacrificing no longer works. You start off 1.5 for 2. A tough draw that we had a win that I just did not see at all. Did not see it at all. But we win the second game. We get black again. Let's castle. Let's go c5. Here are the next 3 ideas. A6, they take it. Okay, bishop takes. So that's not the next idea, because it's not possible. Or no, we could, yeah, we have to take that, right? You can't just go up if your bishop's hanging. They go for the pin. Okay, capture. Or no, not capture. I'm saying the wrong words. Not capture. Hit that. Okay, bishop takes. They create this isolated pawn to attack. I think we're okay with that. I completely... Oh, no, this is guarded. I thought I gave up a free piece for a second. That is protected. Let's defend our knight. Oof, I thought I blundered. I almost just took that. I'm glad I took a second. Yeah, set up with white. I'll be honest, the openings I know how to play, you've probably seen me play all of them already. Like, I don't think, I'm not the best person to give opening advice, to be very honest. I think it'd be a bit flawed. Like, I just know the London and the Petrov, really. And I know the English now. I can play some different systems of black, but I wouldn't say to a super high level. I just like kind of know where to put the pieces, if that makes sense. Okay, I want to lift this off of a light square. Problem is I can't get my dark square bishop to help. Right, if I could do that, we'd be in a much better position if it could actually get in the game. The Grob? Yeah, similar thing. I don't know the Grob, to be honest. I know that... One thing I do know is that people don't suggest it. But I don't know enough for myself to give a suggestion. If you go here, knight takes, I think is the problem. But, like, where else? Okay, maybe here. Right, because the rook can't take first. I think that's what you have to play there. We go back. And they're still going to win it. Could you go up? And then here? Feels very odd to play. Maybe here and here is easier to... It's easier to visualize that, maybe. Four defenders, 3 attackers. And the queen can be third in the line. It would suck if it was like I had to take with the queen first or something. But because it takes and then rook takes and the queen can take at the end, we're fine. We're fine, right? Let's see. Sicilian Najdorf and Dragon is black. Lens system, Queen's Gambit is white. Yeah, I know the Sicilian is definitely something that's used a lot at the top level. The London, not as much. So we are alone there. But I know the Sicilian, watching all the top tournaments I see the Sicilian used whenever black is like playing for a win. But yeah, we've gone bishop there to g7. The White Ranger, appreciate these likes. Almost at 2.5 thousand there. But yeah, they're deciding what to do here. It was isolated pawn. You know, when I played c5 too, it felt weird. But I was like, no, this is fine. Trust your instinct. I don't trust my instinct. They go for this. Let's just go here to defend it. Like, that doesn't take too much thought, honestly. Just go play defense for a turn. Guarding this. They go after us. Alright, I think I'll go queen down. I knew they were going to take. It just makes sense to take. So we got that pre-moved. Yeah, both have isolated pawns, but I have a second one. So you'd rather play white. They play defense that was being attacked. Can you go for this? Okay, knight in. They take. Take down here. Take. I guess you're still down a pawn at the end of that. Maybe you can take that at the end, though. Oh, I have my idea. Okay. So I go bishop back here. We both have 2 minutes left, so I go bishop f8. Right, we're hitting there. And then they'll do what? They will, let's see if they do that. Come on, come on. Yes. And then now I will go up, as they have less attackers. We've got all their pieces to go on this loose file. Now we bring our knight here, trying to remove the knight, right? Take. Okay. Now you're wondering, why would I do that? It's still isolated, but now they don't have a piece that can hit a dark square. They don't have a piece that can hit a dark square, which is a pretty big deal. to have a when you have a dark square weakness. If they can't get a piece there, then how much of a weakness is it? Take here. GG. All right, we get that win. On 2-game streak after the drawn game number 1. We're playing with the black pieces e4, e5. Okay, knight up. We get black 3 out of 4 games. All right. Not even halfway done. They move, take. Just go knight back. You're supposed to take this, but I don't like going into that gambit, honestly. Just give the pawn back here. Go ahead. Take that. I'm okay with giving that back. Okay, up. There's like it's almost trapped, but then they do get the bishop in, so I'm just going to play this. I wanted to play more aggressive, like I don't want bishop back, and then that's super weak. There's a difference between aggression and stupidity. Like that would have been dumb to do. Honestly, you just weaken my king like that, so I went for this instead. They move their bishop up, stopping bishop f5. That makes sense for them to do that. Alright, let's see. We go c6, solidifying the pawn chain here, and they go h4. Aggression. Rook on the open e-file. And we're both all in now. Both all in. We're up about 30 seconds. That's a decent time edge. I mean, it's not the end of the world that they're down 30 seconds, but it is a 5+0. But GG. It is better to be up than down, though. Right, we've gone queen here. We're staring on this diagonal. I feel like I've messed up somewhere, though. This feels like the bishop on c8. It's not great. I feel like I'm just kind of fighting to get an okay position. Alright, they move their queen. Let's see. Catch you later, Southern. Thank you for joining in the stream, man. Let's see. Here? I think there's something with this. There should be. If not, we're gonna lose. But I think there's something. Oh, no. I missed queen in. Can't even. I tried to gambit something, and now it's actually a gambit. We're just down a pawn. I missed that the queen loads up hitting f7, so I have to go back there. And I can't go for this, which would have been... That's why I did it, right? It was for that. But I soon realized that was not possible. So now we're in a bad spot. We're down a pawn for a reason that does not even work. Let's go here. Couldn't be worse. Take. Alright, now the moment of truth. Can you take this? Okay, take, check. Over, check. Up. Okay, take. And not going here, I think, is important. Here. So I need to go back here. What's going on, Danny? How you doing, man? You joined in on me getting yet another gambit played on me. This feels like test PJ's gambit ability. People have identified what they think is a weakness, so that means I have to get better at it. Because everyone does it as of late. Let's see. Here. Okay, they're trying to slide over. So I think that... What would make sense? I guess rook here, honestly. No, but then here, check, down. Bishop here. What's going on, alt account? But yeah, I'm doing well, man. How are you doing today? Honestly, though, what should I play? I think I will go for that. And we're going to lose this pawn eventually. But once I'm there, I think I'm safe. I think that is how this works here. And then down. And now I'm safe, I think. This is not a fun position to play. But I think we figured it out, and then you just slide there, because the bishop on g8 guards f7, no infiltration. We just have to get our other rook involved in the game, and then we're good. This is going to be a tough end, but I think we figured it out. They take. Okay. Push. Now it begs the question, if they're... So take, rook takes, king takes. I think I'm fine, right? And then back here. And then what, like queen d6 or queen, I don't know, somewhere like here. Wait, yeah, that's free now. Man, they get the rook in the corner. Huge flaw, huge flaw. Okay, they have 7 pawns left. That is a problem. We have the bishop pair. If we could just remove some, that'd be great. Okay, here. And we get the win here. GG. Let's go to the next one. Got low on time. What's going on, WAP? Southern did head out, yeah. Let's see. Meet on 28th. Comes back from home first. Aw, man. 28th. So that's what, 3 days off. You gotta make it big, or you gotta make it big. I've had birthday similar, not similar, but like I understand the birthday problem on your girl's birthday. Like I do understand that. Please watch a game. Watch Cider and Christian here. But yeah, we held on and got the win. Not the cleanest win, but you gotta be able to win games. You rather win a game not clean, right, than just lose it. So I won it not clean. Something to take from it, we still able to close it out. And White Ranger, still thank you for these likes, closing in on 3.5 thousand. All right, I'm in first place with 10. Let's see, second had 2 people have 9. We took down both of them, I think. We took down Speed and yeah, they both had 9. Did he have 9 when we played? I don't know, but yeah. But Christian also has 9 on a 3-game streak. Shot 8 games played is nuts. You have double the games played that I have. How is this possible? How is this possible? But yeah, we're playing Tornado here. Let's go up. Well, this will be at 14. Remember, because we have that draw to start off. Let's just take the center, I guess. Knight F3. Here. Castle here. We'll ruin their structure by taking the knight. Okay, queen up. Take here. And take knights. Now you're up the minor piece. Amen. That's the perfect use for that emoji. Dude, how long was it? I don't think I've asked before. I don't remember. How long has it been for you guys? So does it go up here? Then we can castle. Okay. So we go to the... Oh. Okay, take here. We go plus the queen. Alright, let's go c4. And then knight bd2. And we're just going to just throw open the kings, right? Even though this is not an exact win. Okay, take. And then you're going to take this here on d6. Oh, push here. And then we can bring our knight in. Take here, queen. There should be a win now. Take, check. Wherever they go, they should be made in 1. GG. All right, we're sitting at 14 points. 5 points ahead of the rest. Hey, man, congratulations. Congratulations. Let's see, 14. And let's watch another game. Oh. What a move. Oh, how's your tournament? Your Monday. How'd it go this week? I know you said you're playing the top player, right? Or one of the top players. Yeah, rook d1. I think rook c2. I believe, Tornado, I believe. And this is like an origin story happening right now in front of our eyes. Yeah, king f3, getting out the way of the check. a2's hanging. Looks like black might get the win here. They might get the win. White is trying to create some pressure, but I think there's just a combo here that shouldn't lose. I won't say it, though. Let's see if they find it. Well, oh, I missed a piece. Never mind. The knight does exist on h4. What a sneaky piece. What a sneaky piece. Still, though, it's fine. But let's see if white makes this complicated. But whoever joins up now, you will be playing against me. I'm waiting for a game. We'll love to get in a game. If you want to join in, it's pinned in the chat and notes section of my club. The knight actually, not even sarcastic, the knight does stop my tactic. The knight is somehow on this h4 square playing a key role. Like, if you don't have the knight, if the knight is not here, it might be cooked. He goes for it. No! No! King of 3, I think it's totally fine. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. This is a roller coaster. So yeah, king f3, and then white's probably winning. Maybe you're trying to keep the passer, though. That might be the idea. What a move. b7. This is a fun game. This is a fun game. b7 going down. I lost man one bat move under a crucial pawn. It's traditional, then material and clocks went below 1 minute in the game. I fought so hard. But do you see the under 1 minute? I'm telling people, being good at bullet and blitz does actually matter in classical. Like most of the games that you play if they're not 90-30, that you'll need to be able to make quick decisions. Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad. I just like king f3. Like, and that was what I was saying is like, oh, the knight there, he can't go bxc4. And then I saw like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, king f3, and then it's fine. You won't. Okay. I think you guys will love the game review for this game on both sides. I think you'll see some things. There's a... Actually, I'm gonna shut up. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna get out the queue, actually. I want to watch the end of this. So the king is here on g8. Ooh, there was something else there. I wonder if black season will try and stop it now. Although now I think it doesn't matter as much. Oh, there's... Okay. Take. I'll get back in the queue. I think I see what's going to happen here. Alright, playing speed here again. Alright, e4, e5. Okay, knight here, f6. This gambit line. I'm not taking the knight. Like, I'm just not playing that. I know that you sacrifice pieces. I'm not the guy. I will avoid it if I can. And queen in, we're looking at bad things. You are supposed to take, though. I do know that. You're supposed to take, but I just don't take. I just go back. And then d5. Alright. No shame in my game, man. Give me an easier position. Okay, hit the bishop back right. This is guarded, this is guarded. If we win this, we'll be at 18 points. We'll be in clear first. And this is second, too, so we can really create some margin here. Right, if we win this game. We've hit the knight back if they go back. Cool. I think this game, though, I'm going to play bishop f5. Because the last game we played, my bishop was just like, it wasn't really doing anything. So I'm imagining I should go here quicker, right? So that it can actually be useful and do things. Instead of being on e6, not doing things. But it's their turn. I appreciate the likes there from GT Harlem. Yeah, we hit their bishop. Let's go here to f5. They're taking their time. I wonder if they are debating or they have to step away for a second. Okay, let's go here. Different than last game. You live, you learn. Let's go here, stopping this. Right. That's what we're doing with that. Okay, here. And we're going to castle. King safe, and then c6. So the same game essentially, except my bishop's not sitting on c8. Like, everything else is the same. Because remember, I lost the pawn the last game we played. This game, we're not doing that. We're trying not to do that, at least. Okay, they lift their rook up. This happened, actually, with the queen. Yeah, this is deja vu. Deja vu. I should win a pawn here. It was a draw? No way! No! How? How? Was it on time? That was a... No. No, this must be troll. You have half a point? Wow. 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 Knight, bishop, rook. There's a way that you could have promoted, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Take here. Ah, very, Very, very sneaky. I think that's game. Except we guard, taking the knight. Guarding on g7 momentarily, stopping the checkmate. And then queen takes e5. And we keep everything, I think. So you go here. We shall survive this. Look at the defense. Look at the defense. Still guarding this. Hitting this now, but the knight's hanging. Okay, they hit. Okay, down. Offer the queen trade. Okay, now we're good. After knight f6, okay. And then we go like here. Right. And that, yep. And then here. And we're doing the same thing. The same fork. Knight h5. 2 times this game. Knight h5, knight h5. This square is beautiful for me today. We just go here. And now we have a win, right? Because you're going to take this. Honestly, yeah, let's just take it this way. Take here. Take. Check. And then there's a mate on g1. Checkmate. GG. Let's go to this next one. We get the queen in. We're sitting at 18 points, stopping second. That, man. With king f6 out of preparation. Well, let's see. Appreciate that, White Ranger. Yeah, here. Once they take this, I'm like, yeah. I'm a bit thrown for a loop, to be honest. With this, like, okay, I gotta defend. And this took me some time. Only move, probably. I want to check real quick. Because I think anything else is losing if you don't do BX E5. Appreciate that, Harlem. Appreciate the likes as well from Harlem and White Ranger. Accuracy probably isn't that high. Oh, 87%. I mean, that's not that low. But here... Okay, this is whatever. I just want to see the... Is this the only move? Yeah, I think it's the only move. Yeah, everything else is losing. I thought so. Or G6 is drawing, but anything... So this is the only winning move. This is only drawing, but everything else is a loss. It felt like that. Cause, I mean, it's just a pretty straightforward attack. You have to defend that. But yeah, we're going to this next game here. What? Are you, like, following and unfollowing? Let's see. You can now checkmate with a knight and a bishop. You can do more than I can. I can't do that yet. That's on the summer learning list. I think I'm going to record a video of me learning like some basic chess principles. And I think bishop and knight's going to be one of them. We want to learn that. Let's go here. Playing third place. We win this, we just shut them down. Shut down anyone who can catch up to me still. Super fun. I learned for like a day. Because when I first started streaming, I didn't have like a set thing I was doing, and it was this girl, she came in and she was like, let's learn how to do it, because I don't know how to do it. And we just watched the video, I think, and I remember I could do it that day, but I don't remember how to at all. Yeah, we've dropped back here. Let's see, we're up 10 seconds right now. Click on to bound computer. Yeah, that's what I did that actually. So I watched a YouTube video and then I did it against the computer, and I could do it like literally for that one day, but I have no memory of it, so I couldn't do it. I can't do it right now. So you take here in the center, go +1. Oh, I need to know that. I need to learn basic end games for like people my level. Because I remember I told someone, I don't know, he's like, you don't know this? I know this. And I'm like, oh. I never was taught it. Let's go here. Here. But that is a goal. That is a goal. I will learn that. Because I think it's probably a good thing to be able to win different end games. Take. Knight in the center. I like that. Well placed piece. Real online game, but I gotta have myself and skip one move. Made 3 still. Man, I will say though, I've avoided positions where I don't know how to checkmate, to be honest. Maybe that's part of the reason I haven't rushed to learn. Because I've never experienced that. You said you got it in an actual game. I've never been like, man, I don't know how to do it, now I can't win the game. You know, I've just made sure it does not happen. I win or lose a different way. Which I do not recommend. It's probably better to just learn how to do it. But until I learn, I am doing that. But we can go here. Which I think is a good move. Here. And then here. Because staring at this is probably not as useful as staring at this. And it guards that square. Which I think is probably the more important thing out of that. Let's go here. Wait. Yeah, early. Let's see. They go here. This is a nice touch. Shout out. That's a nice touch. I'm not sure how to play. I think you just have to go to opposite color bishop endgame. +1 here. And try. I have rooks on the board still, so it's not like an easy draw. It shouldn't be. If it's easy, I've done something terribly wrong. It shouldn't be easy for them to do. Because 2 rooks is enough to where this isn't as important, you would think. Okay, here. Okay. And then king here. Although that runs into maybe c5, because take, they go there. Yeah, you're starting to see why you don't want to go to opposite colored bishop endgame. Because we're ready to get to some problems right now. Everything they have is on a light square. They're just not letting this happen. So I go king back, because now we're going to give this up, essentially. Take. They take. Wait. What? Wait. Okay. I don't know. I missed that I had to go there, but I just missed that the piece had to move again. Wow. That was a miscalculation. I thought I was going to win a pawn. I didn't know that I had to go d5 as well. Like, I just completely missed it somehow. I was only looking at the bishop. But yeah. They slide over. I mean, I think I'm okay, though. Take. Here. Yep. That is tough. Okay, let's go here. Check. We're up 20 seconds. Time is going to play a factor to end this game for sure. I think I have this intermezzo to check here first, and then take the rook. So now we take on f8, and it's a win. All right, so you get 22. We see Messi Cup is catching up, but we get that win. Let's go up here to d4. GG to Christian. A fun opposite color bishop-ish endgame. But yeah. After learning it, you under opponent on purpose. Wow, I respect that type of training though, because nothing. You can learn how to do it, but if you can't do it in a game, it doesn't matter as much. So let's go up here. Looking here on g5. Okay, let's go up. I'm seeing developments in Tourneys. Yeah, you're playing. Okay. You said you're not going to lose the same way. I see the development. Let's see. Let's go here. I like the synapses snapping. Let's take this. Let's go here. Take here. And we're going to take queen here. Slide in check. Take here. And we're looking to take on C. Oh, they stopped C7 being taken. Okay, let's castle. We want to get our rooks involved now. And try and get to 26 points. We're just kind of sacking this knight, right? All we're thinking of is the king. Take. Checkmate. GG. Our single 7-game streak, we're 7.5 out of 8. We are trying to get to 30 points, but I think we have enough to secure first right now. Second place has 14. Messi's on a streak, but we do get the win there. Let's see. Let's watch a game in the meantime. Let's watch Christian and Speed here. Who's going to close this out? Queen took there on b7, staying on the 7th rank. We like what we're seeing here for white. They're trying to be aggressive. They castle on the king side. The knight is it hanging? Not quite. It looks like it's good for white, though, if they can. As the problem is you can't get another attacker, right? If the queen moves, then the knight could just go. Oh, wait. Oh. Well. Okay, we'll see what white does here. We're playing cider. Only 4 minutes left, so this game's not going to actually count. But we're going to play it regardless. Let's go for the English this time. Let's get more English practice. And then knight here. 1999. Hey, man, only one more win. One more win. Do you know, like, if you got all those wins, man, you know you can get there, bro. But I think I got 1999 in my Blitz rating, if I remember correctly. Rap, I don't remember, but Blitz, or one of them, I think it was Blitz. I hit 1999. I'm like, bro, come on. Come on. We got up here to D3, though. Let's go A4. No, you're supposed to go A3 and play this in the... I'm playing London. I'm playing the English. You need to double fianchetto. That is the idea. My queen is almost trapped. And if I don't go A4, I don't think it is trapped. They slide in. Okay. And you're just taking the center. Alright, what's going on, Eagle? You've just joined in. We're finishing out a 5-0 arena. I would have to calculate there. I was like, my queen is almost trapped. I just played the English, so I know you'll be a fan of what just happened here. Just played the English. I didn't play it too well, though. I think the opening went pretty badly here. Let's go here. Because I feel like anything. But this is the purpose of it. Look at, like, if my light squares are weak. No light square bishop, though, so it's not an immediate loss. But, man, no e-pawn push. It feels not good. I'll say that. Let's go here, looking for the queen trade. A minute left, and we'll have the timer up for probably one more tournament. So you take this. Rook slides over, staring on the open C file, right? Looking here, bring the rook over to E2. Okay, up. Rook C2. And then rook F C1. So boom, boom. Regarding that, yeah, perfect. Over. Staring on the open C line. They go back. Okay, let's just go back here then. Fine with me, fine with me. I actually get to keep my pieces that way, yeah. Now we're +1, just have this passer to work with. There are no light square control, so we can just go king g2 and feel very safe. Right, there's no control of the light squares. $10 seconds left. I don't think we're going to get the win. It's looking, yeah, I'd say they don't fall for it, yeah. But it's a winning end game. Only 3 seconds left, though, so it doesn't matter. GG. So I get first, sitting at 26 points, 7.5 out of 8. Second place, Speed, 7 for 9, 20 points. And then 5 for 6, Eddie, 14 points in third place. Messi with 14 as well. I think I said 13. 14 for both of them. And he has 5.5 for 9. GG. So I have one more tournament here. Let me start the poll up for you all. Let's see, /poll. Okay. Let me send this here. So we can have 5 plus O, 3 plus O. 3 plus, no. Yeah, 3 plus 2. 1 plus O, and then 960. Alright. So I've just sent this here to the Twitch chat. You guys should be able to see it on the screen. Alright, got 3 minutes there. YouTube. Let me put this for you guys as well. Alright, start poll. Alright, we have 5 plus O. 3 plus O. 1 plus O. And then 960. Okay, you guys should be able to see it. I've just started it there. Let me put it on TikTok here. 5th place. Ah, you did say 5th place. You called it. And then Kid, appreciate the follow there on TikTok. But yeah, GG's to all 10 of you who joined up the arena. Much appreciated. Yeah, we're able to get first place there. If you want to vote, it's there in the chat. We're gonna have one more tournament, and I think I'll probably head off after that. I think we're getting a follow and unfollow. You like, does it pop up on the screen every time? That might be why. 1697, 3 different occasions. Ah, that's gotta be frustrating. But you got there. So, oh, 1700 rapid. Oh man, I didn't even know that. But I called it. How close are you to 1800 now? Yeah, let's see the votes so far. None on TikTok is not there. It's in top left hand corner now. If you're watching on TikTok, you should be able to see it. On YouTube, we get 2 votes for 5-0, 1 for 3-0. And then here we get no votes on Twitch so far. 1 vote on Twitch. It is still an option if you would like to do that. Okay. Let's see. A new movie? I have not seen that, no. I've not seen. I still haven't watched the last one, honestly. Like, the last one I've seen was The Last Night. And I love Transformers. But I just never saw the Jungle one. Hey! Okay, Danny. Okay, Jeff. Shout out W for Jeff. Wait, let's remember the... No, that's the wrong thing. Here we go. Shout out Jeff. Shout out Jeff. Spam the fireworks. GG, GG. But yeah, he hit 2,000. Rapid, I assume, right? I assume Rapid. Congrats. But I told you, just play one more game. I told you just play one more, and you got there. I almost at 2010 as well. And no votes here on Twitch. It's almost all, yeah, 5 all on YouTube. Gorilla Optimus. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. To be honest. Like, all I've seen is, like, the last night out when they had Bumblebee finding that evil Prime. That's the last thing I've seen. I think that's enough votes. So we'll go here and create the 5+0. I think a sound just got played. Yes. Shout out Greg. I see you use the channel points there. Alright, let's create this 5+0. It won the vote again. 5-0. Let's see. Club Arena. Can I repeat? Is the question here. Can I go back to back? Same thing. Let's set this for. Oh, no, not 11. Here. 10. What is this? 56. Okay. I'm just about to put it here in the chat for you all. I've copied. I've joined up. Here it is in chat. Let me put it here in the notes section as well for you guys. Alright, it's here in the notes. You should be able to see it wherever you are. I'm in myself. We need 3 more players. Someone wants to play an unrated bullet game or a puzzle battle. Link for the club. So here you go. Club. That should... Yes. That is my chess club. But the link for the tournament is... Did I pin it yet? I don't think I pinned it yet. Yeah. The link for the tournament is now pinned, though, as well. So you should... The link I just put there will take you to my club, but that link will take you to the tournament. Let me pin this on YouTube as well. Okay, replace pinned. And then here as well. So if you're watching, you should have access to it if you are interested. It is there. But there we go. We have 3 other players. Shout out you guys for joining up. Again, if you want to send that unrated bullet invite or a puzzle battle, let me know. If not, I can do a puzzle battle by myself. No problem, no problem. Yeah, we had only longer games win today. No bullet, no bullet. Good night, Tornado. Thank you for joining in the stream and the tournaments as well. Puzzle battle? Alright, let's send Gregory a puzzle battle. Oops, wrong thing. You can take some points from me, though. I gotta be careful here. Alright, I've just sent it. I'm telling you, Tornado, it's going to be easier now. I just want to keep getting easier and easier. So let's go here, check. Take this. Rook down, rook down. Okay, rook down again. Checkmate. What a weird mate. What a weird mate. We're sitting at 8 points. 10. Take. Checkmate. We're at 10. We're at 11. 12. 13. Ah, check, yeah. And then queen down, because now you go here. That's 14. 15, that's a mate in 1. I'm going to sack the queen there on d8 because the king can't escape. Check, and then bishop here, checkmate. What a weird one. That one's a way easier one, I think. We have the black pieces. Take, check, push, push, push. Queen. Take, checkmate, 20. I don't see this one. Or maybe it's here, and then here, and then here. We get the win. Do I gain any points? I don't gain any points. That sucks. I get nothing for that. Let's see. We have 4 other players for this 5-0 arena to end this off. 2 miss. Ah, tough. We have enough time for an unrated bullet game if someone sends that, though. We have 2.5 minutes left. For an unrated 1+0, we have one more 5-0 game. We're playing Gusta here. And the first, have we played before? I don't think we have. Oh yeah, I played before. Only a couple games. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any challenges. Ah, there we go. We get a challenge. Enough time. 10 seconds will be remaining. Force the queens off, yeah. Open file, most important thing. Take. Take. And that's going to be game. Take, take. But not enough for them. Take. Bishop here. Let's just go get the queen. There's probably a checkmate without the queen, but this is just easier. And we get the one there. Alright, let's see. We still have 30 seconds left for this to start up. A cool one to redeem. What'd you redeem? Let's see. I can't see what you did there. Oh, Funko Showcase. Okay. Alright, so I gotta do one I haven't done. One I haven't done. I've only done this the second one. Okay, this is the easiest one. Not really an anime, but this is Rocket Raccoon. I'm sure you know this one. Some of them are lesser known characters, but this one we have. Why I have? I'm gonna say like how I got it, why I have it. Maybe I could talk about that. Why I got it. So my friend, me and my friends were obsessed with Marvel Rivals. So we played this all the time, and that was his main. So there were 2 on clearance, and I got him and me one there. So that's why I have that. It's very cheap, and I love Funko Pop, so like, oh, I'll just take that. Honestly, but yeah, here, even though it's not like my main, it's like, okay, didn't do that. We're going to castle. Here on the next turn. I am watching Invincible, yeah. I'm caught up. I haven't seen episode 8 yet if it dropped, but I've seen every other episode of episode 8. I am this has been a great season. Very good season in my opinion. This is, I can't ask for any more. Let's go here. Let's go up here. Okay, here. I've seen some complaints with the animation. I do not notice it until, like, I'm just not watching it. It doesn't cross my mind ever. The animation's not great. Like, maybe it's not the best, but like, I'm so into the story that's happening that I don't notice it till someone like points out the screenshot to me, like, okay, I guess that moment wasn't great, but like in the moment I've never noticed nor cared. So let's go here. We gotta watch out for this knight hitting on f7. That could be an issue long term. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, I'm just... Every move feels very dangerous. I'll say that much. They go for the sack. Okay. I think we take here. And then we're fine. With no bishop to really work with or sack. We just take on f4. They're going after everything. Okay, take here. Or I don't even have to do anything, I don't think. Here? Huh. Okay, here. Take, they go there. I guess there would solve it? Okay. Okay, queen e8. Oh, you can't go here. Because that's... Oh, no, no, no. You can go here. No, you can't. Because here... Check. Ah. And then I go down. They take check. Huh. You have to take... I missed that. Completely missed that. The game is back on. And I'm down on time a lot. What I was banking on was being up. But no longer am I up. Yeah, I missed the Queen H8. Tough, tough, tough. I do watch The Boys, yeah. I'm caught up with that as well. I've been eating good this, I watched that and I watched Euphoria. So I have 3, like, weekly releases that I'm excited for every week. Yeah, they got me here. I'm just not going to have enough time. 25 seconds left. This was a great performance. They went for the sack. Oh, and there's the... Yeah. And that's checkmate. Tough. That was a beautiful attack. There has to been some way I can survive it, though. Like here. Okay. What if here I flick queen over? And I think, yeah, I think queen e8 would have done it. But there must be another chance, too. Here. I think here I had to have another chance. Here. Because then there. But that feels... Here. 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 Yeah, even that would have been better. Let's do this next one here. We start off 0 for 1. Let's see if we can go 1 for 2. That was a very nice win. They sacked material. Had the king out in the open. There's definitely some way to defend that. But we could not find it in time. And we do take the loss in the first game. Slowing our chances to go for a repeat. Let's watch another game. Let's watch Eddie and Jeff here. They've hit the g4 pawn. Or the g4 bishop with the h3 pawn. Hitting that backwards. Where does black go now? Okay, back. G4. And then like bishop, yeah. Bishop e3 and a3. That makes sense. 95. Castle. The pawn here on g4 early on, so the king is more open. Oh, they're definitely not, they're just going to queen d2 then. There's no way they castle here. Or maybe not immediately, but eventually. But yeah, that took like 9 minutes off the clock, that loss. If we could have done it faster, that would have been ideal. We're playing messy here. All we can do is win our games after that game. And try and get first now. But with 5-0, it's harder to get a streak. I gotta get some early game wins. I can't have all of them take the full 10 minutes. So let's go here. Okay, up. Up here. Take. Up, looking to exchange on d3. Okay, let's go here. Castle and knight bd2. Take castles. Rook e1 staring down. Okay, knight up. Rook e1. So I can set a knight in the center. Okay, a4. Stopping anything with that square. They want to get space. Let's stop a4 for them and b5 for them. That's what that does. Open space. Problem is you can't run off wins. Like you can, but it's harder. That's why each win is like weighted. Game is weighted more, as it takes 4 minutes longer than the 3-0 tournaments. So it has more value. There you go. Here, let's go f4. Guarding that in the center. Yeah, knight in. If they take. We're up time in this one. Whereas last one we were down 2 minutes. They move their queen backwards. Okay. f4. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Push. We gotta get a win and gotta get a quick win. So let's just go more forward movement in the position. Take. What to take back with though? The pawn or the... I think I'll take back with the pawn. We just have this thing sitting in, hitting some squares, but I don't know. It would have been the rook. It felt like you could get the font, but I don't think that really does anything, you know. Yeah, knight here to f3 next, hitting the queen. We're up a minute 20 almost. Yeah, knight f3, queen b5 are the next few moves. And now we're closing in on what? A minute and a half territory of time advantage. Yeah, this makes sense as this knight's really hitting nothing, right? I'm hitting c4 and e4. I should make the piece more useful. Now, how much more useful outside of hitting the queen? Very marginal, but it definitely is a better square, so let's just go for it. Why not put your pieces on good squares and try and play chess from there? That's what I would like to do. You could take that, right? And mess up their structure, but I like this more. Hits this, hits this, hits this. a super queen, and there's no targets on the diagonal for them. They can only move here, and down here, the knight can't help, right? Because the knight is stuck because of this pawn on here. So you're seeing some benefits of the position now. And this guards b2, so I could take this without worry of losing the b2 pawn back. That's why queen b5 is good. Time, we're up 2 minutes. It'd be a nice one to get after that loss and to try and get back in contention. So yeah, they're deciding. I don't know what I would do either, honestly. The problem with them going back is the queen can no longer go to a dark square and just guard the knight. And maybe just give this up and you have some counter-attacking. Now you really have to decide what pawns to give up. And if you even give up a pawn, did you give up the knight? I doubt that, but that is something you have to calculate because it isn't super obvious. They go knight back. Okay. I'm going to take this pawn. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Okay, and this back here. Looking here. I want to take whatever we can take here. With this queen b5 move. A queen takes rook a1. And we're looking up, yeah, I think rook a1. And then pushing a5 down, how they move the queen in. And you're looking to go here after rook a1, so we can keep that and offer the queen to be traded off. Knight in is a good move. Very nice move. Okay, let's go knight back. Here? I don't want to give this back. But I have to... Maybe I need to keep the knight there and still just go here. Yeah. Because here... Okay, here... We still guard this square. So that's not a weakness. And if they go queen back, right, we can go here. Because this is guarding checkmate. It's starting to feel dangerous, but I think we're fine. Here hitting the knight. Right? We're still guarding this if they go back. And then we have queen c2 next turn. Because they only have the knight to work with, right? A queen down here. Can't come here, can't come here, can't come here. So you have to either queen trade or stop the attack. Either way, I'm fine, right? They go for the queen trade. Now we're just in this winning end game. Okay. Rotate king around to a more useful spot on the board. Which is king h2 versus e3. Like, you'd rather have a centralized king. Let's hit their knight backwards. Alright, they go back. Okay. Rook down. Key pawn in the center. They hit the knight. Okay, rook up. Bring this rook over. Yeah, we lose. Oh, they had that for free. Honestly, I was like, that's either time to let's just play a move and try and play on their clock. Yeah, take here. And now push. Push. And now push, push. With 3 seconds left, that will be enough to go 1 for 2. 1 for 2, and we have 42 minutes left. Didn't take my full clock there. Didn't take the full 10 minutes it could take, so that's not the worst outcome. Let's watch a game in the meantime. Let's watch Christian, the chess champion. We see black is up this minor piece, but white is fighting on, having this pawn chain here. Let's look at Jeff versus Gusta. This should be a very interesting game. Very tactical, it looks like. Yeah, they make sure that queen has an escape patch. Because b4 was coming to trap it potentially. Yeah, I'm waiting for a game myself. You join in now, you'll be playing against me. But I'm tied for 4th with a lot of people. A lot of people with 1 for 2. A few 1 for 1s. And then we have first at 2 for 2. And second at 2 for 4. How have you played 4 games? Yeah, bishop f5. Looking at the knight, looking at the bishop. If you join up now, you're playing against me. We have a couple 2000s in here. We have some 18, 19. Some mid-teen. Like, what is this? 15, 12, 11, 12, 14, 1,000. Yeah, we got a huge rating spread. Ooh, white goes for the fork. This might be going in my favor. First place falls. Jeff will now take their place, though. So a draw would have been the best outcome. But stop the person who has 5 now. Focus on the rest later. But yeah, the king slides all the way forward. Yeah. But again, if you join up now, you're playing against me. If you're watching on TikTok, it's in the notes section of my club on chess.com, PJ's Chess. And you'll click on it, you'll join in. Elsewhere, it's pinned in the chat if you would like to play in this tournament. We'll love to get an opponent. We'll love to get an opponent. But yeah, bishop here for white, hitting the queen in this other game. That game's probably in soon, so I'll probably be playing. I won't be close to either of them. They'll both have 5, and I'll have 2. So I'm not sure who'll let me play. Maybe whoever hits it first. But yeah, king in there's gotta be something. Levia run for his money? No. He's 3,000. Nah. It wouldn't be very competitive. Honestly. I don't know what his bullet rating is. Let's see what his bullet is. Blitz wouldn't even be close. His bullet? No. No, I couldn't do anything to him. Yeah, he's 3,000 bullet and almost 3,000. I do remember you. Yes, I do remember you, Ron. I do remember. Wow. The king... It's alive somehow. How is this possible? Okay, we're playing Christian here. Alright. Knight f3 to this d5. Up. Coughing baby versus hydrogen. I'd say hydrogen bomb versus like adult man. Like I would lose every game, but it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. I feel like. The 500 points is a lot. Like, I'd probably... If we played 100, I think I could get 1, maybe. But he's a 3,000. Like, I don't know. It wouldn't be competitive, I'll say that. The knight slides in, okay. Let's go here. Knights or bishops? I prefer... I honestly don't have a preference. Every time someone asks me this, I think I say a different answer. Right now, today, I'm feeling knights. I've used my knights more today. But I really like minor pieces as a genre more than other pieces. More than rooks, more than a queen, more than pawns. Let's see, let's go here. Looking to take that. If they take, queen takes bishop. And I like a6 stopping knight here to b5. Right, that would make sense. Chess, yeah, I do that a lot of the time. In my chess club, we is all stress free. So yeah, it definitely is a different feeling than when I'm playing tournament games and the other person. Like, you're friendly, but you know, like, I gotta beat you to hit my goal. You gotta beat me to hit your goal. Like, it's friendly, but it's like a different level than like when it's truly nothing at stake and you both can just sit and relax and play. Both fun. Both have their like merits. Appreciate that, Ron. Yeah, we've gone here. Take. Merely adopted the dark. Let's go here. And then we could go here. That might be a mistake. Okay, here. So yeah, our pawns are just being very active. Very fun pieces. They take that, okay. Knight takes. That seems like a no-brainer there. So, take. Now, this is a fundamental who am I as a chess player, because the knight is free, and I think I'm going to take it. I know that it might be safer to just castle. It probably is. But how can you get good at playing hard positions if you never give yourself a hard position, you know? That's my thought process. Take. So take queen f5, queen d6, e4, qe6, and then queen back, dx. Yeah, I think you can do that. Let's see. Here. Kings, any attack next time you have the white pieces. I mean, I don't know. Is it the same thing as black? Is it just g3 bishop here? Is that how you play it? If that's the opening request, I will do it. I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. But let's castle here. Up 2 minor pieces, right? Let's see. King over. And then rook c8. And then knight here. Hit the queen. Now our pieces are becoming pieces. They're actually doing something beneficial instead of just sitting there being targets. Okay, up. And now the time, we're up 10 seconds. The sub's the same. Okay. Then yeah, I'll do that then. Then I know why it's a 54% chance. At every level or at the top level? Let's see, take. Check here. And then here. Fork. Looking to take there. GG. Alright, we're on a 2-game streak. We're playing Jeff here. Can we go on a 3-game streak is the question. First is 3. He won that game? How? Wow, that's a crazy win. How do you win that? Let's go up. Bishop e2. They're going to castle. Yeah, good night, Evil. Thank you for joining up. It is night for me. I hope you have a good night, day, evening, midday for you as well. Let's see. Take it this way. Knight c3. Here, just want to win a piece early with this d5 move. Going after their minor pieces here. Just pawn here, d5, hit. And they sack. I take this way because I'm like, their knight doesn't have great squares to go to. So I'd rather... Yeah, because here they lose a pawn, right? And then bishop here, bishop back. To now sit and defend. Oh, they go for it instantly. I did mess up slightly, so I missed that. I forgot the knight works in mysterious ways. So we had to take that to still keep the advantage. Yes. They have found the correct continuation, I believe. Alright, we're still at the minor piece, though. Oh, wait. I forgot to... Dude. Completely forgot. My bad. My bad. I need... Do you want to pick an opening for black? Dude, I gotta get better with that. I get better. That's me. Let's see. Check. Is there something else I could play? I am sorry, dude. I don't know why I keep forgetting when you redeem it. Let's see. Huh. Okay, we're up the knight for one pawn right now. Okay, they slide over. Rook over. One extra piece, it pays to have. It does pay to have. To guard this here and hit the queen. Okay, slide over, check. They're stuck with some tough choices. I think there's one move that's clearly better than the other ones, though, that they're going to have to play. I just don't think they want to play it, which, fair enough, because it is a bit passive. But only one thing works, I'm pretty sure. Because they're almost up a minute, so we'll have a clock advantage to close out the game as long as this knight for this healthy versus what's this, right? But it's funny that these are unhealthy, but if I didn't have these, I'm probably completely losing, right? Because they just have the connected 3, the knight's not good enough. But you just assume you could get these for these two, and then it's just technically in an endgame. Oh, they go up. Oh. No. I thought they had to go there. I was like, oh, then I missed that. But I think you can still go here. Oh, maybe. I think I see what they're playing. Because if you go here now, it's like you could go here. I think then, though, you could... check, and then you'd win that eventually. Yeah, you can flick in the check, which saves it. If you couldn't check there, right, though, you wouldn't actually... It looks better than it is, but with the check being input, yeah, because QD5. And then knight takes, rook takes c1, rx c1. They have no check with the queen. You know the king's super open. They'd have to take one setup move, and by that time I could defend or launch my own attack. So that's why knight c7 works here. Let's see, they slide, okay. And now we try and break open the position. Because we have an extra rook, right? We want to make it easy for ourselves. Let's just get rid of this weakness. Hit their pawn. And this is exactly why these two pawns matter. I can get rid of this now, right? Take, okay, rook takes. Every pawn has a purpose. Okay, rook takes e4. Everything is clear now. We're just going to go queen here to f6 next. Trade off the queens. Okay, slide over. Okay, same thing, right? Take, check. Check here. Take. Oh, that's actually stalemate. Hold on. Let's lock in. Okay. I need to go here. Okay. Here. And then here. And then here. GG. Let's go to this next one. We're sitting on a 3-game streak. We're trying to catch up to first place. Alright, where do they go? E4 or D4? Alright, knight F3. None of the above was the answer to that question. Alright, going to fianchetto our dark square bishop, looking here on this diagonal. Knight here. Castle. C6. B6. This is not the right. I don't know what I'm playing. But yeah, next time we get white, we're playing G3, bishop here. G3, bishop here. G3, bishop up. We're playing that next game. I got you, Danny. I will not forget. I will not forget. I will not forget. I'm writing it in my mind so we don't forget for next time. So you take here. Okay, up. And we contest the file. Let's go knight up. Because it was hit by this E5 pawn. We can go back here. They played the exact same thing? Okay, okay. So knight F3, G3. I follow, I follow. They push their pawn forward in this one. Let's go bishop here. There's a way, but if you take that, can they just go there? That's very possible. So let's go here. Very weird things happening on this chessboard, but I think we're okay. I don't think I'm losing or anything. Take. Rook over. Knight back. F5. Knight takes. I think this works, but I'm like second guessing myself. Ah, come on. Okay, I can actually calculate. So knight takes E5. Bishop x e5, bx e5, rook x e5. And I go rook f d8. They go knight e4, I go f5. And then at that point... And then I'm even guarding e6 with the knight on c7. But maybe the problem is... Huh. Okay, they just go knight back. And take. I guess I have a backwards pawn at the end. But then if I just go, what, knight e7? I guess that's safer. And would you even really want a pawn? Because if you have to take with that at the end. But I guess the point would be that they can't, they have to lose a rook. Yeah, I think that works. If it doesn't work, whatever. I think it works though. I don't see how that doesn't work, to be honest. Yeah, I think it does. Let's see. Yeah, knight takes there. Am I missing something? I don't think... No, because they can't play bishop c6. It's not fast enough. Yeah, I think that works. I spent a minute on that, but I think it... If I spend over 20% of my time and I don't have it right, that'll suck. That would suck, man. Let's see. Take care. What's going on, YV? How are you doing today, man? Okay, we joined up on a 5-0. I spent a minute calculating. And let's see if it was worth it. Okay. Okay, knight in the center. I'm doing alright today, man. I cannot complain. We've had some fun chess tournaments. Not anything really interesting happening. And I guess a day like that I'll take. Nothing particularly interesting occurring. Let's see, let's go here. Okay, we're +2. We just have to trade the rooks off, I think. If we trade the rooks off, I think there's really no counter attack incoming. Okay, the knight slides in now. Oh, here? Opposite colored bishop endgame. I completely missed that, to be honest. Did not even realize that. But we gotta make it a win. We gotta make it a win. Okay, we're looking to exchange right here. Take. Bishop takes. I have 1:06 left. We do have a lot of passers now. It feels like this should be enough for it. Like, no way this is not enough for a win. I have too many. I have 3 extra pawns. Like, at some point, it does matter, the amount. I think this works. Because I'm just going to lock the structure with them going up. Check, check. Okay, here. 39 seconds left. Here, work around, and then we go up there to F4. Okay, down. Check. And we get the win. Alright, we're in sole first place on a nice 4-game streak. Oh, I missed the message. A rapid game. Don't we? I will be hopping off after this tournament, but we can definitely play a rapid game, like in the future though. But after this, I do have to get off. I gotta get up like kinda early tomorrow. Like, not super. I have to get up like earlier than I want to be honest. But yeah, I thought so too. Like I'm up enough. But yeah, sorry. This is just like one night. Yeah, the one night I can't. Because I'm not going to be on Wednesday and Thursday. I have some stuff to finish up for my classes. And I'll be back on Friday. So yeah, Friday. I'm playing Southern too, so I guess we can just play you as well. I would say helping viewers for tournaments, because you also have a tournament incoming. What's going on, Sai? We have 16 minutes left. We have a National Master in here. Yo, shout out Vihan, man. We have an Enum in the building. Let's watch his game. Knight jumps in here to G4. Shout out, shout out. We've had a couple National Masters join in now. A couple, we've had a CM, an FM, and a couple NMs join the tourneys. Shout out to title players showing love. What's going on, 76527? Good to see you again. But yeah, let's see another game going on right now. Gusta dried muffin here. This is a very interesting game. Look at this. Equal material somehow. Equal material. But this looks nothing but equal. It looks very imbalanced right now. But yeah, whoever joins up now will be playing against me. See, they push. Ooh, I wonder. I think he could have played like QX G7 almost. And that would have worked to win a pawn there. You still could play it, I think. No, they don't see it. Yeah, QX G7, because the rook would be hanging at the end. So they couldn't take the bishop back. You just win that pawn there on G7. We are waiting for a game. You want to clean this game? Yes, sir. Rapid or blitz. And we're not forgetting. We're playing G3, knight of 3, bishop G2 in this next game. We had opening choice redeemed. And it will show on the chessboard. I got you. I will not forget. But yeah, if you guys are watching, wherever you're watching, if you want to support a freeway, follow on Twitch, follow on TikTok, sub on YouTube. Definitely the follow on Twitch thing. Definitely do that. A free way to help out if you are enjoying the stream. Yeah, appreciate that, Hollow Blade. I will keep doing these. I'll be back on Friday. And the follow from Hollow Blade, much appreciated. You have access to some emotes now. You can see there in the chat. Also, it's a panel below my stream. You can kind of see. You can see what they look like. It doesn't work all the time though. Okay, now you should see it now. Yeah, you can see the follower tier emotes there. But we are waiting for an opponent. The rook there on F2 hitting the queen. And now white definitely is going to get the win. Nothing stopping that QX G7 incoming. King's Indian. Yeah, I'm an only opening guy as well. But we're about to play. How old am I? I'll tell you. What's your guess first? It's not a secret. And we have to play G3. Bishop G2. Knight F3. Okay. Now we're on our own. I'm going to go C3 to go D4. 98%? That's insane. Nah, that's insane, bro. The E4. Whoa, what is this I'm playing? This does not feel like a 19? Not quite, not quite. But that's... I guess it's not super far off. I am 22. Yeah, I'm type of person I get too old and too young by a lot. It seems like it's a consistent theme. Like in person especially. I get confused for younger people and older people. Like when I have my beard, I look older. But without my beard, I think that feels more accurate. Let's just go here. $95. Nah. That's gotta be a sick feeling. You can't play any better than 95 over 85 moves. It's still losing. So let's go here. I've definitely had some games like that though. So let's go bishop B2. Yeah. Very weird structure we've got. Well, not weird. It's weird for me, but this is probably very, very common. Yeah, rook E1. Let's hit the bishop, right? And keep this rook to potentially guard the e-pawn. That is the idea. They go back, okay, then we like this f4 move. Now they can't come in, we guard that square. And we gain some space with this. They take. This bishop is really bad, which is the problem. Rook down. That knight is gone, right? Got crushed. Well, I would say don't feel bad about that. Probably everyone's going to get crushed who gets a game against them. Let's see. But yeah, we've gone rook d6. Looking at this knight. That knight should fall soon. They shouldn't be able to keep it. Yeah, we did this with the opening choice point redeem. If you're on Twitch, you have point redeems. So you have something you like to see in there. Check those out. Some different things to do. This one, tournaments, this stream's almost over, but obviously you can play some sound alerts. That's an option. They go over here. We wanted to go here and win the rook, right? And we take this. And then here. Here. We're going to capture on d7. And we're looking to just take this here. There's almost a checkmate now. With rook takes f7, we're going to take here on h7. Boom, and there's not much they can do after that. And there's no stalemate trap. The king has a move, this has a move. They could go there, but then again, they still have these two. This is an unstoppable mate incoming. Rook c7 is the best try in case I pre-move it, taking. Because then you could take, but I think it's still losing there. You take, check there, check here. Cutting the king off, mate, right? Rook there, f7. Here, take. They do almost have the stalemate trap if they could somehow get the rook away, but the pawn just has b5. That one square makes any stalemate trap just obsolete, right? Any try for it. And they can't even go here because you have this other rook over. GG. Alright, we're in first place. Bagusta and Vihan are right behind us with 9 minutes left. Let's see. But yeah, let's see if we can get a game. One more game. 9 minutes, enough time for one. See, Christian and Vihan are playing. Let's see what happened. We got e4 knight of, or e4 d4 knight f3. A very aggressive start. Knight c3. Let's watch what's happened. Let's watch a master at work. It's like a. I don't know if you guys have heard that TikTok sound. Like a master's at work here, something like that. We have bishop here to b7, hitting that. Okay, bishop c4. They're guarding d5. If e takes, knight takes. Bishop f4 as well. Jobava London? I don't know the Jobava London. But you gotta tell me the move order. I'll do it, because I see you redeem the thing. Is it, like, what's the difference? I guess it's, I know it's knight c3, but, like, is it here? Is it knight c3 first? Is bishop f4 first? Let's see. Or does it matter? Okay, I'm just gonna... The bishop f4, okay. So knight c3. Bishop f4. We have the Jobava London being played. I don't know if I've ever played this before. Yeah. Have I? I don't think I have, actually. Even, like, just messing around. I think I put it in the engine maybe once, but... Let's see, what is the goal of this opening? Why knight c3? My guess is it was for something like that, and this is stopping it. So let's just go bishop c4. Okay, castle, castle. a4 stopping that. Bishop back. Okay, knight back, and then c4. here. So they can't go in. And bishop back. So they can't take that. We can bring our pieces around. Let's go e4 actually. Because we can get some space. Why not go for e4? They push. Okay, d5. And then Bo, appreciate the sub there on YouTube. We are closing in on 1930. Closing in on 2000 as well. That's probably the bigger thing I should mention. Shout out for all the support. I can't subscribe to myself. But yeah, knight's here. Looking at this. This is a very interesting like coordination of pieces. Alright, they go up. Okay, knight back. And then we can go here to c4. Alright, no, queen here. Okay, guard this, and then c4 here. Against Christian. Let's see, take here. There we go here, hitting the knight. Here. Take. Ah, they're guarding everything. Everything is guarded. Wow. You can't even... Okay. Okay, our pieces are active. We've taken here. We have this pawn here on d5. There is some play here. I would say there is some play. Okay. I want to play a little safer. You could have, maybe you could go for that, but it felt unnecessary to take that big of a risk. And it was just like, why take a risk there? And you can still put pressure on them with the piece structure we have right now. Take. Now we're +1. If I don't spend a minute, I could still force this game to end. And we are up. So I think that I'm definitely going for that. Okay, here so I don't get checkmated. I like to not get checkmated. That would be ideal. Take. I can only spend 30 more seconds if I want to win this. And they can only spend a minute. I think I just go for this. Okay, 17 more seconds can be spent. Come on. Come on, I can do this. 17 seconds. We're getting the queen. Let's see, what is their plan? What's their plan? We've completely stopped the the stalemate, like the repetition thing they have going on. But yeah, D8 queen is the next move. What's their decision? What's their decision? Are they gonna go? Let's see. I guess there's no super obvious move. There we go. Forced mate. Let's go. They can't stall out. With queen here to d6. Queen back's the only move. Checkmate. GG. Alright, we get that win. And we secure first place. We secure plus first place there. Yeah, we had to make sure, because they had 17-second difference, so we had to get a clean one. We couldn't just grind them down there. Appreciate that, Hollow. But yeah, that was a fun game. We will end off the stream with a win. And we gotta find someone to raid as well. Let's see, who is on? Let's see. Aussie chess move. Yeah, Aussie chess move. Alright. That's who will raid for sure. Stall to get first. Yeah, I was trying to make sure you couldn't stall. I was like, let me just move fast enough where it was only 17 seconds of a difference. Like, I gotta make a checkmate in 17 seconds. Yeah. He can take my queen. Never. Was it for free? No, never for free, I don't think. Never for free. I was able to avoid that. Yeah, GG Gusta. Let's announce the winners, and then we'll raid, and then I'll be on Friday, so it'll be a couple days without PJ's chat. Oh, I clicked. I clicked off of it. Well, I got first place. I went 6 wins, 7 losses. Gusta here 5 for 8, 14, and then Vihan NM 4 for 4. Shout out Vihan again. Thank you for joining up, man. All right, I'll be on Friday. I'll catch you guys on TikTok first. Thank you guys for joining up and the follows we gained this stream. Have a great day. I almost at 2,600 there, and then on YouTube and Twitch. Appreciate you guys as well. On Twitch, we're going to raid here. Let's see, raid. Aussie. Chess. New. Oops. Chess. New. Alright. We've just used the raid. So, make sure, check him out, follow him. And then follow me as well. Me as well. I'm almost at 400. It'd be much appreciated if you have not done that. But, I'll be on Friday. Deuces.